guys, welcome back to the Imaxit Football channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, smash that like button, share, and also subscribe. And all of our avid fans, keep on doing that great work of sharing the contents far and wide. So today we have something for you guys jam pack, where which we're going to talk about Suriname's Sheraldo Becker. We're going to talk about Suriname's additional problems and maybe ask a few questions how to fix that side. And then we're going to continue on Jamaica's problems when it comes on to the JFF and what they have to do in the future and how it looks if we can get some improvements here and there. I know a Premier League match is going on, but hope you guys stay here with me and we can chop up all of these situations because it's the only time I do get to actually chop it up here. So anyways, the first thing I want to actually inform you guys and ask a question on it and ask how long this is going to last. And news have actually reached me to say that the guys that went on the trip, the lovely trip that they got a draw against World Cup bound Qatar, they were stuck. We heard from Amal Knight leaving. He had problems leaving, and then they are stuck reaching back home. So we have to ask, guys. Let me know in the comment section, when will this stop? You have to really ask this question, and what should we be accepting? And that's how we're going to lead into the Reggae Boy story, the JFF story. And then we are going to talk about Suriname that's actually coming out of this phase. All right. Yes. So let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comment section. So we have Sheridan already in the house. Big up, Sheridan. Hope all is well with you and your family. Massive respect, big boss. Let me just change over to the detailing screen so we can start the conversation. All right. Yes. So, anyways. Oyini Blake Cataract said he checks in from very early. We're going to start right here. The headline stated that change is coming. The change is coming. We are going to they are going to explain what the change is coming meant. But I know it's something. It's not something what you will be happy with to the full extent. All right, that's all I can say. Island Car, big up yourself. Cataract, big up yourself. TEDx that just check in, big up yourself as well. Yes, man. So let me continue with the article here. I know you guys might heard this news already, but no, it's printed, so simple means it's more official. All right. They said the Jamaica Football Federation (JFF) is preparing to amend its article of association and its bylaws to get in line with FIFA regulations by November 1st. 2022. So by November 1st, this bylaw should be changed. All right. They continue to state here the Federation has a process of electing its executive body by a process of voting that is determined by the presidents of its football association FA. At the parochial level, this means that all that is needed to enact change within the JFF is the majority of 13 votes. Since the parishes of Kingston and St. Andrew fall under one association, CASAFA, this change was made by former JFF president, the late Captain Horace Burrell, and saw the reduction in the number of delegates from 130. All right, so it's coming from 13 votes that ensure you win the seat to no, it's coming from 130 to 13. That's incredible. All right. Anyways, but that it clearly tells you that it's not the new JFF that's in power right now sets that, so you can't really blame them on that nonetheless. All right. Yes. So they continued here to state, although the date of the meeting on this matter has not yet been set by the JFF, President Michael Ricketts. These plans have been discussed since 2020 when a FIFA official visited the island and proposed the change. And they came back after that, guys. So it only, let me stop here a little bit. let me stop here a little bit. So now you understand why FIFA personnel keep coming here, because that was one of the reasons that they continuously come here to try and find the proper balance in order to get the job done. All right, and what job we're talking about, to amend the laws how the voting goes, because once it's 13, it simply means that you can buy out 13 personnels and get the job done. But if it's 130, it's very hard to convince 130. You understand me? Yes. And for personnels that ask, oh, you can get rid of the JFF. You, you see, the 13 personnels is easier to convince than 130 personnels. So if you're smart at this point, the 13 personnels that you have should vote a no contest, a vote of no confidence, and then they could have actually gotten out the JFF. So it's so like funny. Even though this is a big advantage for this JFF body to stay in, it could come as their demise just the same, because that simply means you would only need half of them, or a little bit over half of them, to vote a no confidence, and then FIFA would have to force an election today, are very fast. Don't have to wait the 1 year and a few months. They would have forced it instant. You understand me? Just like what they did in Suriname, just the same. All right. So sometimes we look at things only one way. You get me? Because we always said, oh, the 13 votes, it's just 13 votes. Oh, that's easy for them to win back, but it's easy for them to get out. But obviously in Jamaica, or in the JFF, I should say, because that's what we're speaking on. Corruption run rampant. So it's going to be very hard to get those 13 personnels to come on board to say, okay, we're going to vote no confidence and get them out. You understand me? Because they might be a part of the personnels them that's causing the problem in the first place. You understand me? So that's why it's so hard to get these personnels out. You understand me? And that's why in the end, getting it up back from 13 to anywhere up in the 50 plus to 130 plus would be the best thing in the end. But I'm just saying, if you want to do something now, this is a way to get it done. And on the flippant side now, if someone want to go in now, like how you know that the water is already muddied for the JFF, it's the best opportunity for you to get in now and maybe sow your seed for the time that has the time that you have on your hand, and run against them, because anybody you can get that people can believe in, I think they would give them the benefit of the doubt and vote for them, because anybody else is better than the JFF. We just told you about an incident that happened 3 times in 2 weeks. Personnel's getting lost, getting stuck in airport 3 times in 2 weeks. And every single time he came out with the same information, and it's not going anywhere. The same attitude. If you talk, they seem like they want to cow you down. You get me? Yes, it's very sad. Why? Not you, not okay, no problem. Conrad said, big up JD and the man there. Massive respect. Making the world a better place. Bless up. Thanks for being here. Tennessee in the building. Bless up, bless up. Thanks for being here. Guys, as you come in, please smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Tyrone Williams, massive respect. Thanks for being here. Guys, we have the membership on this channel just the same. So if you saw the trajectory of the channel and you like this one, you just become a member over here. And if you go on the next channel and you like the trajectory of that channel, you have the ability to put a super chat on it and become member there as well. All right. So we gave you 2 options because we realize a lot of people never really like certain content. So well, now we have both. So luckily, a bad situation reached us, and we made a better situation out of it. And the situation that we had that we couldn't live stream, YouTube have given us back the right, and they're going to try their best to make sure we get back the copyright strike removed and find the personnel that tried to take down our channel for no reason. All right. JT Vivo, massive respect. Thanks for being here. All right, let me just go through the rest of the article so we can properly understand what's really going on in the JFF. All right. And we have a lot more information to detail just the same. But we will open the platform for people can call in and stuff. We won't have anybody on the panel today because we have the system. And once it's locked, we're not going to change it. So we'll just make it the call in only. But wait until we finish these contents first. All right. Yes. So Raymond Grant, who is the Portland FA president by and by extension a JFF director, says that the meeting will seek to ratify a number of structural changes at the JFF and JFF that are not limited to the number of delegates at its Congress. Sorry, there will also be an increase in the number of affiliates of the football fraternity, he said. This will include more voices from clubs playing at the national level once there's a vested interest in the sport and the regulation is there that we will draft. Membership you will be accorded membership in the federation and have a voice at the Congress, said Grant, a former JFF General Secretary. All right. One of the key principles driving these proposal is to get more stakeholders of the sport involved in the decision making at the highest level. This would mean that in addition to the FA president, parish referees associations and the coaches at the various levels in the local game would also become active in the democratic process. So let me know, guys, if you're okay with what's going on. All right, and this part is going to be a little bit spicier. All right, yes, but let me just take our time. All right. Sheridan said the president says that the players should understand that the things will happen, and when it does, the players should understand. Yes, we had talked about that interview already, and he says, and that's why I came with the clarification to state that overseas based players will not fly for these things. So when you see some of the overseas players them don't come in, it's not about them not being committed. It's two different style of committed. What they're trying to tell you that a man should commit to something that he is not fully, he should not be going through, like some terrible condition, living condition bad. You're not getting paid. You're not getting your tickets. All of those things were happening when you saw most of the English players. They've never turned up. It's the unprofessionalism that happened. But some people jumped to the gun and said they are not committed because it seeks to make them feel more comfortable. But we get to realize via this president that that was the case from day one. And we had said it here a long time, guys. We had said it here a long time. So we were spot on from day one, and we stayed and all that. So guys, when you hear anyone saying that, oh, they are not committed, don't believe them at the first jump. Give the guys them a chance, because every single time they proved us that we which is the JFF and ourselves are lying. You understand me? Coming from Mikel Antonio and several others, it proves that we were lying majority of the time. So we just have to just give them a little time. The JFF does not have a good ground to stand on, and it's very hard for you to be bashing anybody at this point. Even the players them that I had a problem with before, when they said they're not going to play because they're not getting paid. I had a problem with it, but no, I came to understand where they're coming from, because I've listened to all of the backroom conversation, and it's very bad. All right, it's very bad, guys. Very, very bad. The behavior of the JFF. Guys, as I come in, please do smash the like button so we can get the visibility. And if you're new to the channel, or if you're new to this channel, because it is a news channel, maybe the same name, but if you're new to this channel, remember not to leave without smashing the subscription button, because that might be a problem for you not finding back the channel. All right, so let's get us back to the 20,000. We are going at a ridiculous rate, so just keep doing that good work for us. Thanks very much. So we have Nikki's just checked in. Massive respect, Nikki's. How you doing? Then we have Arlando Emmons. Big up yourself, Bossy. Bless up, JD. JFF should now called Jamaica Failing Federation. Yes, man, it's very, very bad the way they actually approach things. But anyways, let me just go through the rest of the article here. However, this raises the question of conflicts of interest that arise as a result of a quirk of Jamaican football. all right, which sees individuals playing similar or various roles at different teams across the island. An example of this, where a JFF director may also be a coach of a club. Ooh, or a coach employed to more than one team in different competitions, especially at different levels of the game. You guys know what he's talking about, you know. All right, but Grant says that this has already been considered, although a solution has not yet been found. All right, so this is good because you hear what's going on here. They are looking at everything. So maybe we thought that our work is going unnoticed. Well, this guy is calling it out, and you know who he's talking. All right, he says personnel's holding positions at numerous roles. Who hold position in numerous roles and still inside the JFF, or are in coaching. Personnel's holding more than one roles. It happened 2 times since we are here. All right, yes. All right, we are looking over the regulations, he said. It is not yet signed off. We are aware that we will have these overlaps. It will be addressed in the document that is not yet signed off on. All right. So I don't want to speak from an affirmative position on that matter until we have concluded those discussions. We foresee that there will be overlaps, and we have to put systems and measures in places to prevent that. All right, so simple, very much clear, in clearer terms. Personnel that holding positions at clubs and inside the JFF, they are working on rules to try and make those things not a issue anymore. Simple means they have to get rid of personnels in 2 positions, and maybe coaches that's all in 3, 4 different positions. You understand me? Coaching for a club, coaching the national team here, coaching the next team over here. Those things might not be working in the foreseeable in the future, which I love that idea. All right, Sheridan. Big up, big up. Well said, well said. So far, Sheridan Eddies. All right. Nikki says, they here. I see what Chelsea are going with. Yes, man. I still started the stream, even though I know Chelsea match will be on, because I have to do the Ghana game. Remember, I'm doing a worldwide set of things, you know, on 2 channels. Takes a lot out of me. So I hope you guys just do research, do respect what I'm doing and support whatever content I'm putting out, because I am here for a cause, and maybe not just Jamaica's cause only, but the world's cause. But at the same time, you learn more things, because if I'm covering the world's cause, people can't just trap it in the Jamaican way of thinking only. We get to bring everyone with us, and we learn about the entire world. So I practically just bring the entire world to you naturally. The only person do that. So I still have a cause. I still have I would say I still have a spot here for the Jamaican people just the same. You understand me? Yes, because my overall job still ends up helping you. All right, make you understand. All right, Kush says enough respect. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here, big boss. Sheridan says fuzzy and speed. I do believe that that's exactly who they're talking about. Then we have our brother here, Brian Burke in the house. Massive respect. Then we have Pagan. We said we are gonna sue him. Pagan. We have the members on the channel, you know, and we have a super chat on the channel, no Pagan. So we need if to become a member. All right, all our main day ones them need to become members of the channels. And remember, this is where all of what we had from before will be here. Will be all right. So this is one of the places. If you don't like the international places where we are going, you can do the membership over here. All right. So I love the way all this guy is talking, but it's just talk, and he said nothing has been completed as yet. So we have to wait and see. All right. So change is coming. All right, but it's not the change of the JFF body at this point. It's just the change of changing in other bylaws. All right, personnel holding different positions, multiple positions might not be permitted anymore. which I don't know if it was permitted, because in the laws it was actually not permitted. But they are going to make sure that is a new setted statement that will stop most of these things from happening. All right. So we have Travis Peso in the building. Big up on the job in Mobile. Okay, they said it's all sorts of rain. All right, then make sure to be safe, because we know when rain fall at Jamaica, rain is completely different from in Belgium. It's flood and all sorts of thing, man. So be careful, because the rain, the amount of rain that falls in Jamaica different, man. Different. I can tell you, different. Okay, JD. So do you see changes coming after read this article? No, I do like what he's saying, because he's actually identifying things that we were here talking about, which is holding positions and those stuff. You get me? Yes. The changes were made by FIFA, not JFF. They said in this article, Travis, FIFA only told them to do so. So they still want to come out and say they are the ones that did it. I don't know who forced them to do it. So they're acting like they took the information from FIFA and then act on it. So it's themselves change it. We know we don't believe them, Travis. We don't believe them, because the old rule favor them more than anybody else. So we know that, Travis. I will agree with you there 1,000%. I will agree with you on that 1,000%. Yes. All right. So the rest of the article here, let me just go through it just to make you hear from everyone. Ricketts had previously said that he is looking forward to these reforms, and Grant says that he expect overwhelming support for this change from the various stakeholders. I'm not sure about that. From all discussions that we have been having over the last 6 months, I am pretty confident that the full support is there. We recognize that there is a need for change. It is the same parish associations and members who would have changed the constitution in 2015 from where it was to where it is now. The membership of the board that made those changes in 2015 is the same, apart from maybe 2 members. Okay, that is good. So so that means the same personnel's in it from 2015. So the process of change is nothing new to them. And I expect that there will be no difference, and the full support of the membership will be on board to change it to the new structure, Grant told the Observer. All right. Well, let's see then. Let's see if they do oppose to all things, because he's not talking on behalf of them for sure. He's just saying that maybe. So let's see if they are opposing to the change, which is a good read. So let's see then. All right, let's see. uh, Southampton 2-1. Oh my God. All right, sorry. Then we have Blake Hilton. You can become a member here as well too, it not cost you much. You put super chat as well, so become a member over here as well. Massive respect. Travis said, Imaxit, a FIFA changed the laws, not JFF. I know that for a fact. Well, Travis, you know that me always go at this fight to say that once someone says something, we make them just hold their own. They are saying that, and I've heard even other personnel said that they are recommended to change it, not forced to change it. You understand me? So it was them. They want to take that extra feel of them making the change. So just give it to them, Travis. They are the one made the change, which it's not true. I do agree with you. We know it's not true. What about Players Association? I think you're going to have a lot of associations combined, because you're going to have like 50 had at least voting, and maybe it can go back up to 130. You never may know. If they do seat structure the proper way and worked accordingly, they might actually push it up even further. All right. And that's the Suriname would have got in, because Suriname faced the same problems, and they had to do a vote of no confidence, and then Suriname forced a new election. So what I've said from before, you don't necessarily need to have an election to get them out. If 13 of the personnels, if 10 out of the 13 vote no confidence in this current body, it would have been an early election and they would have been out. So it's not only go in and vote them out, you have other ways to get them out. But obviously, we know our country, not country, sorry, let me don't put it broad, let me keep it in football terms. We know the JFF. Out of those 13, 10 of them are corrupted. Straight up, 10 of them are corrupted. So you can't get 10 no confidence. You get me? Unless one of them desperately want the job itself and he can find way out to undermine the process and then get into the front seat. That's the only way. All right? Yes. But you had other ways to get them out. But if you're interested in the job, what you can do is literally just get a way out to get into the JFF, which is not hard. Not the JFF, but to get into the voting, which is not hard. You will get all the processes needed to get the job done. And I know you have people that explains it to you every single day. So it's not something hard for you to figure out. All right. Yes. Yep. Sean Brice, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Conrad, dying with laughter. All right. Yes, Travis. Yes. And then we have Kevin. Bless up. Thanks for being here. All right. So we are gonna flip over to what's going on now. Yes, sir. We talk about Leon Bailey. Then we're going to talk about Sheraldo Becker, because Sheraldo Becker was one of the individuals that came to Suriname and just did one U-turn. We're going to get back on Jamaica because remember we have the Argentina story. So we're trying to give you all information so at least we can start off and, rock the place. And this is how all the streams will set from this point. So if you like the improvements, definitely support what we're doing. All right. Yes. So national coach Stanley Menzo left Suriname after 9 months because of lucrative offer from China. Terrible from him. Terrible. I don't like that. Let me know what's your thoughts on that. The national coach of the Surinamese football team, Stanley Menzo, will resign on September 1st, which is pretty much a day and a half from now. It's official paper, but he has resigned already. And Ajax, yes, the former keeper of, among others, the Dutch national team and Ajax has accepted a lucrative offer from abroad. He announced this to the Surinamese press on Saturday afternoon via a video press conference. The local news site Star News report. All right. Yes, Menzo's current assistant, Roberto Guken, will temporarily take over Menzo's duties. Do you have any faith in him? You know anything about him? Let me know in the video or in the description right after this video is finished. This is in any case already certain for September, when the Surinamese Nacho will also play a few international matches, which will be on the Imaxit Football. Menzo did not want to say who his new employer will be. His new club will announce information about it itself. Various Chinese media know that it is about Beijing Guan. He previously worked there as a coach of the under-20 team. Let me know, guys, if that's a good thing or that's a bad thing. All right. I think that is a bad thing because I don't like the coaching thing changing over and over, because every coach comes with its own philosophy and pick players according to that philosophy. So when you pick certain players and then come and pick certain players, even though it's not a club, it still works the same. All right. So when you pick certain players and then the next person will come and work with pick certain more players to the pool, it always bring that confusion. I honestly believe so. And that's what I think is reaching Jamaica. The numerous amounts of changing in managers. And then you have a pool of players that might not work out, and you have the pressure, the pure pressure from the land that give you that problem. So I think this will set Suriname back. But at the same time, you have Sheraldo Becker lighting up the German league at this point. As obviously you know that he came off injury the last season. He did a very good job. He has been a consistent threat inside the German league, and you have to just literally say from this point that he's a quality player, maybe one of the best in the Concacaf region. Yeah, we have to actually say that now. As you can see, he pushed Union Berlin on 10 points, being that it's just 4 games, you are not going to hype him up so much. But the fact that he's on 4 games and look at his return, because we bragged when we get returns like this from personnels, We bragged when we get returns like this from personnel. In 4 games, Sheraldo Becker has four goals and 2 assists. I think it was 4 goals and 4 assists. Yes, man, it's 4 goals. No, 4 goals, 2 assists. 6 goal contribution. Starting 11, 100%. Minutes played, 83% of the average. All right. And goal participation, 55% of the goal participation. All right. So we brag about other players doing that, and I am talking about Leon Bailey, because that's what we said he did in the Bundesliga. Well, Sheraldo Becker keep on doing it every single time. He is fit. So what are we going to say now? Could he be the man to ignite the next coach coming to Suriname, the next philosophy? Because once he plays, he was always dangerous. I think he's equally as dangerous as Bailey, if not more, because I think his finishing is better than Bailey, in my opinion. You understand me? So, and I think his overall skill set, it might be higher than Bailey, in my opinion. From day one, I've said that, So I do rate him, as a high level player. So if Bailey can uplift Jamaica, because that was where I'm trying to go with the conversation. If Bailey could be the one that we have to rely on, why couldn't he be the one for Suriname to kick off with? Let me know, guys, in the comment section. We know that they have Tajan Cherry and those guys there that are quality. They're playing in the Champions League, doing a good job. All right. Yes, here in Hero, they always do that. All right. But I do think if he can keep this farm up, he might be the spark to really lift Suriname from where they are. Suriname might be, they're not might be, they will be playing in the Nations League in a dead rubber match against Mexico. Yes, so we will get a chance to see him. And I think the Suriname project has been stalled by Tajan Cherry not being in the team, but numerous others not being the team each time. They have never had a full squad to choose from. I think that is the biggest problem for them in this Suriname new movement. But it goes to show that they do have quality just like ourselves. Inside Jamaica. Obviously, they are way more glad to pick their quality than Jamaica. That's why I do respect them a little bit more in that sense. Yes, a little bit more. Yes, I've said it, and I think you agree as well. You like the fact that they are picking their best players, and majority of us would have wanted the same from Jamaica to pick their best players every single time, unless we have an issue. All right. Yes. So that's it for Sheraldo Becker. OP has his best season at Union Berlin, because he has always been hit with injuries, because that is his biggest problem, the injuries. Yeah, all right. So hopefully he can turn up the screw and do a good job. We're gonna just go through his information right here and look at this, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this winger. Look at this winger, guys. So the conversation that we were having yesterday with Leon Bailey, and we told you the new role of wingers. Look at his heat map. Pull up Leon Bailey's heat map and you see. So sometimes you can't beat the coach them so much, because sometimes the player themselves don't do enough on the field to keep themselves on the field. So when I go back and research some things, it's good that Leon Bailey not playing all of these games. He can't be blamed for Gerard's foolishness. He can't be blamed for Gerard's foolishness. So he can keep his credibility intact. You understand me? So if he wants to move to a different club, or our next coach comes in, they can't really say Leon Bailey was a part of the problem so much, like on the field. Maybe they could say that Gerard think he's not good enough So that was one of the problems why he never put him on. But he's going to have a fresh start to show whosoever new manager comes in what he's all about. You understand me? Yes. So sometimes you can look at things a load of ways, because I've gotten some calls. Yes. All right. Oh, China never called Tapa. No, but Stanley Menzo a big coach, man. Big coach. Big coach. Bless myself, Jay anyway. Yes, Travis said Sheraldo Becker a good baller. Yes, man, he's a good baller, man. Proving year in year out that he's a consistent baller. Roberto Gokon is the head coach of Robinhood. Recently became champion with his club and has a lot of experience in the Concacaf and Champions League. Okay, all right, that's good. Then we have Shola from Nigeria. Bless up, bless up. Thanks for being here, big boss. Thanks for the continuous support as well. Hopefully you can join us for the Nigeria Ghana return leg on the WeMaxit channel. Big up yourself, Island Card. We not give Jane with that too much big up, Jane with that we see them no rate from a good while now, We see him do something, man. We may pre, Sherla because is our star boy, and if he keeps burning the fire, Premier League might be next destination. Is he too old? Let me know. JD, that heat map only represent 10 to 15 minutes of playing. From Liam Bailey talking? No, this is not. This is Sheraldo Becker, Sheraldo Becker plays 83 minutes of the games. So I'm asking, when I looked at Liam Bailey's entire heat map, and I've checked individual games. Fabian Full, I've checked individuals games. So I never just go to one because I don't want to pick on the player. I went to individual games, to be honest. All right. All right, guys. So thanks very much, guys. Please smash the like button as you come in. Let we aim to 100 likes very fast on the video. Love the fact that you guys keep supporting the program. Yes, man. All right. So oh, you're talking Bailey. Okay, but that's why I went through individual heat maps just to try find the conversation. We're just trying to find the conversation. That was what we were trying to do, because we don't want to wrongfully blame a next person. You understand me? We wanted to make sure we get all the accurate information. Sheraldo Becker is a versatile player. He can play everywhere on the front line. Yes. Southampton leading Chelsea. Yes. I know. No, JD will become 28 next year, and I think he will be around the national team by the next World Cup. Yes, I know his age, but I'm saying about the Premier League. Will someone take him at this age? That's what I never knew. All right. Yes, that was a big thing. All right. So, guys, we are going to move on to our next story now, because, as you know, always filled with stories. All right. And people that just came here, I have asked a question at the start. Travis, and I want to get some answer from Travis. Before the team that went to play in the Austria tournament, you had Aman like came out and talked about them stuck, and they have stuck to problem. What is your say on that? Because I've heard no, not just leaving their stuck problem. So when others came and said, "Oh, just one or two people stuck," it was not true. It was a lie. And we proved that by the personnel them came out and said that they're stuck. But now it happened again with not just one person, but over 5 persons, if not around 10, stuck yet again to get back to Jamaica. And what I'm hearing, no tickets were purchased. So you can't say the ticket, you had a problem when you go to the airport. No tickets were purchased. So I want the person that always defends the JFF, how you're going to explain that. Oh, you're going to explain that. That is my biggest problem. Oh, you are going to explain that. So, Travis, not saying you're always, but you always try to give a balance reason. Oh, you can explain that, because people start come out. I saw Oral Tracy come out and he starts to cuss the JFF completely, saying they are incompetent, very, very bad. And this is an embarrassing thing, because it happened 3 times in literally 1 month. In 1 month it happened 3 times, and we keep on getting excuses. So what say you guys on this matter? Because this is getting very much serious now. So we want to hear from Travis and everyone. All right, no JDE. Okay, all right, then we have Devon Smith in the building. Good afternoon, my brother. How you doing? Then Richard Stevens said, ELJD, I've just looked at compilation footage of Sheraldo Becker. He seems a cool, calm finisher and work hard. Disappointed to hear about Menzo. Yes, man. Sheraldo Becker. But he's older than Liam Bailey, so that's why maybe in his development is way further than him. The problem, what I think that hampered his future was injuries. He always picked up some injuries at some bad times, and it's always some long-standing injuries. Yes. He's a good player. He's a good player, man. So that's why I ask if he will be the one to push Suriname on. Who the guy? Sheraldo Becker. Sheraldo Becker from Union Berlin. Yes. Yes. Good, solid player, man. We all knew him. He played against Jamaica the first time. He was the one that had Alvas Paul on skates. You see, JD, when you told the people them Mitrovic I got score, them say he scored today again. That's what I'm talking about. So remember when we are talking football, we are breaking down football in the analytics metric, and that's why people respect us, you know. But we want to hear people's take on this JFF matter. You get me? Imaxit is the travel agency them using allegedly owned by VP Patty Shop Bruce Gaynor messing up the traveling. But that is the problem then, Travis. If you're gonna say that is the problem, how can it happen 4 times? And you said before it happened 2 times, you know. The last time the president came out after the girls and said, oh, we're going to check into it. We're going to make sure it don't happen again. And it happened 3 times since. 3 times. So at what point we're going to say, no, this needs to stop, and we need to make a stance at this point. That's all I'm asking people. At what point we are going to say, no, this is the point that we take a stance. We're not going to go anywhere. This is the point where we take a stance and say no more of this. We are going to get because remember, you know, we're not going to get the vote of no confidence. So we're not going to get them out. We're not going to get them out. All right. So at what point we're going to force, like personnel that we know and we can talk to, can just force said, all right, listen to me. We can't deal with the agency anymore. So let we come out of the agency style. Let we go and book people's ticket ourselves then, and make sure at least we can hold ourselves accountable. So most of the personnel them that said they organize things and it runs smooth, why they can't take it over? And these are the things that make people have no confidence in them at all. Because if you can clearly see it happened 3 times, and obviously it's not a big news because these guys never won a game, and they are not in the limelight like the girls. So when the thing happened with the girls and the main reggae boys in that competition, it comes off a little bit different. You understand me? But at what point are we going to read? Well, I'm telling you, man. Yes, you're right. You're right. Damn, laugh out loud. What are you laughing out loud? Laughing out loud, Decolard. Explain to me, because we need your comments. So we can reason it out. All right, we're gonna move to the Argentina part. You know, you get me? But we have to give you the information that's coming out always, and it does not look good. We are going to open the phone line so people can call in as well. So yeah, we will take the calls. All right. So the phone line. If you don't have the phone number, I will run it here for a minute. All right. I will run it here for a minute. So this is the phone number you can call in. All right. Yes, Mitrovic is the type of striker I would bet I would like at Manchester United. Fabian Full, the problem, you know, what people never understand, what I was using to judge when I said Mitrovic would score a lot of goals, is the timing is different. The way Pep and the club changed the entire Premier League structure for teams to adapt to play against City. Physical strikers that can read in between the line and be deadly to free kick is a nuisance to any league. And that's why I could have easily said, when you hear everyone talking about Alan going to score 40 and 50 goals now, you understand me? From before I said, yeah, he's going to damage it. You understand me? Because the size of the human being. the intelligence of the human being, and the playing style of the team. Three things combined, and it will work. Yes, man, Mitrovic will score a lot more. Travis said, them lying as usual. Yes, man, it's very sad, man. And for the kids, them that went out there, try their best, because I thought that even though I don't know the situation of the game, which I more likely think for the Qatar game, it would have been dominant against them. But they still pull off a 1-1, and I don't know the result. So I'm not going to come here and make up any story on top of it. I'm going to give it straight. It's a good result, and that's the only thing we know. Good result, yeah. You should have actually helped them in the end. That's all I'm saying. You should have actually helped them in the end. Richard Stevenson says, I am holding my breath and genuinely, pleasantly surprised to hear of this JA versus Argentina game. Have travel arrangement was undermined this marquee game, somehow arranged by the JFF? I don't know. Because the more more things come up, it's the more you're seeing them doing other things. Damn, why JFF keep mess up, man? I've heard on TVJ people going in at them. So people can't come here on YouTube to say that, like TikTok, oh, you always dip on the JFF name. I have not done it still, but TikTok always complained. So while now I'm gonna ask, who can say anything to TVJ? Nobody can say anything to TVJ at all. You understand me? Yes. Yes, guys, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. The phone line is on. We are going to try our best to go through the Argentina one now, because this show will only go 2 hours, All right, and then you have to rewatch it, because that's how it goes. You have to just rewatch it, Yes. JFF is a headache. All right, fair enough, fair enough. JD, Southampton is bullying Chelsea. They should have been 3-0 up, but they are not 3-0 up. So Chelsea still can get back into the game, right? Let me know. The only chance JFF can go is by the player do not play. Yes, but when the player them don't play, I think that's how the vote of confidence will come in. Vote of no confidence will come in, because personnels will want to stay on board, and they are going to vote against the personnels at top, which more likely would be the president and the vice president would have lost their role. Likewise, every other federation. So this is not me making up story. This is a fact that happened right around. So that's only way you can get some of the fraudulent personnels to turn against them, because the players them already turned, and they can just sit under the table and vote with the kids them, and use the guys them as a shield, because they can still get elected. All right, so you should get the number by now, so we can remove the number of the system. All right. Yes. JD, it was Qatar A team that draw with no. It was 5 of Qatar's main players on the field. Main players. Remember, I've been tracking. You can go and do it yourself. You can go in the USA game from Qatar. You know what? We don't even go anywhere. Let me just type in Qatar here, and we're going to show you the game. We are going to show you the team that Jamaica plays. All right? Because it's not hard, You understand me? That's why we don't. That's why we don't tell lies here. You understand me? Because we try to keep ourselves credible. Yes, we don't tell lies. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring up the Qatar team. Obviously, they won't show the Jamaica result here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get the Jamaica game, which is Jamaica Reggae Boys versus Qatar. Very easy. All right, very easy. VS Qatar. All right. So Qatar. So we can get their lineup. We're only interested in their lineup, all right? So we're going to pull it up here and show you, all right? We are only pull it up here and show you. So this is Qatar's lineup. Make sure you write it down. I'm going to write it down here. And then I'm going to start from when they came here in the Gold Cup, just to show you, all right? Yes, island card. So I don't have to repeat this again. All right, let me just show you. Qatar team that starts. Zachariah starts in goal. All right, that's one. Rawi, which is one of the personnels that are the regulars. Miguel, that's P. Miguel, as you can see here. We're going to go through it just to show you. Miguel. Abdul Wahab is the third one. Abdul Wahab. Let me put it here. Abdul. Because, guys, that's what we do in a year. Because we don't want to continue these lies over and over. So we just make sure to just cancel it off. All right. So those are four: Zachariah, Rawi, Miguel, Abdul, Wahab. That's the four there. And then in midfield now you have Kedir, Kedir, here, Kedir, here. So we put Kedir here just to show you. Asadala, good baller as well, good baller. So we're gonna put him here just to show you, guys. So we have all the players them that's on it. Atem is one of the main players them as well. So that's why I've told you main players. All right, Afif, the main player on the team. Afif, the main player on the team. Hassan, a regular on the team, not necessarily always a starter, but you will see him in the team frequently. So, and remember, I'm not telling you that it's not a good team. I'm just explaining to you that it was not the full strength team. All right. Yes, that's all I'm saying. And Ali here, because I do believe it's a good result for Jamaica, regardless of which team they do field. I've said that, but I'm not going to overhype what happened. Because it's not true. You understand me? Yes. So, and Aladdin up front. So those are the individuals that we have. Remember to mark this right here. You have a video. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go over to Qatar's game. And when you have to take, when they start taking everything serious was from the games right after the El Salvador game. So we're going to start with El Salvador game before they get into they got into the Gold Cup. This is the lineup they started, and that was just last year, 2021, the 4th of July, the 4th of July. So it's it's just over 1 year. All right, this is your lineup that they used. Basham in goal. So we're going to look if we saw Zachariah on the bench. All right, we're going to look if we saw Zachariah on the bench. All right, look, we're looking for Zachariah. Let me go down here to make sure he was not on the field. And as you can see, Aladdin on the bench. All right, so you're seeing people that you're seeing in the lineup now on the bench. Kadir on the bench. All right, so you saw for yourself. Yes, so we're going to chop it up, guys, because I think I need to stop with this conversation. All right, so this was the first game. Basham in goal, so that's different. Then you have Miguel, which I told you, one of the regulars and more like one of the starters. There, Rawi, one of the starters. Hassan, one of the starters. Salman, not so much, and he was not here as well. Ahmed, one of the main players, he was not on the field as well. Atem, which I told you about on the field. All right. Abdul Arak, he was not on the field. Karim Bodiaf, he's not on the field. And then up front you have Afif. One second. Up front you have Afif. He was on the field, and my boy on the field. So it showcased that it's not their main team. Guys, it's not their main team, but I'm going to go through the others just to prove to you again. All right, let me go there. We're going to get into the Gold Cup now, which they truly wanted to do something. Against Panama, they drew 3-3, looking very good. Very, very good. All right. Yes, so it's not a joke team. And as you can see, Afif was one of the main players. And if you look again, you're going to see Basham in goal. All right, Miguel, Rawi, Hassan, Ahmed, yet again, and Kauki here. You have Bodiaf in it, Atem, and Eidos, I should say. And you have Akram, Afif, and Almus Ali in the team. All right, so you see again that's the second game, and you have Hassan in the team, Ahmed in the team, Bodiaf in the team, Eidos in the team, Basham in the team, and Kauki in the team. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 players that was not starters in the team there again. All right, and you have the entire squad there. All right, so this is the third one against Grenada. Maybe they never wanted to defeat their strongest squad, but I think they still did it to ensure they got the win. So they have Barsham in goal yet again, Korki, Salman. They did made a change here, so Salman came in. Hassan in it, yes. Afif, Body of Atem, Miguel, Hamed, Musis, Almos Ali, Montari. So they did brought in Montari here, Body of in, Miguel in, Kauki in, and Salman in. But because this was a weak opposition, because they wanted to go for the other games, and they won that one yet again. But it show you not the same players yet again. All right, and then they're going to go up against Honduras, where in which we struggled to defeat Honduras at that time. Look again. This is their squad that they used, which they wanted to win this one again. So they are speaking their best team. All right. Bodiaf in this team. Eidos in this team. Hassan and Ahmed in this team, which is not in the actual team itself. None at all. They are not there. All right, Almus Ali, Afif, Atem in the team. So you know the main persons: Almus Ali, Afif, Miguel, Rawi, Ahmed, Hassan, and Basham should, with Atem, should be the main players of the team. And we are going to go again one more time to show you, because I'm just trying to prove to you that when we talk here, we do our research. We don't just talk and sell narrative. We don't do it. So sometimes you come off eating us, and all we are doing is just talking the truth. All right. Yes. Again, this was a final game against El Salvador, where in which they won it 3-2. Basham in goal, Kauki in the team. So that means that Kauki is actually one of their main selection personnel. Huawei, Miguel, Hassan, Ahmed. So you know the back line already. Bodiaf, Atem, and Eidos in this competition. Atem is still there. Almus Ali and Akram Afif. Those are always the two personnels up front. And against United States now, our stern rival, you're going to see here. All right? Yes. So when you hear this, this is not true. Then it's not the same squad that played Jamaica. And I don't want to hear people selling narrative and following people selling narrative. Don't do it. It's not true. All right. Yes. Basham in it. Basham in it again. Kauki in it. The team again. Ahmed in the team. Hassan in the team. Rawi, Miguel. That's your back line. Their back six. Bodiaf, Atem, Eidos started more games. Not sure if. Yes. I think this is their midfield as well. And Akram and Ali up front. So this take a picture. This is their main team. All right. And if you go back here, you realize this is not their main team here. It is not. Abdullah Wahab not in the team. All right. Asad Dalla not in the team. Aladdin not in the team. Keder not in the team, and Zakaria not in the team. So they have 5 personnel that are not starters in the team. But so that means I was accurate the exact way how I've described it. All right. Yes. So it's not true. All right. So hope that explains for you. So that explain for you an island card, and you see the facts on the screen. So I could not be making up these things because I don't own a website. All I do is just do my work. All right. It's obvious that Leon Bailey is not the focal point of attack, and yes. Markland, yes, he's not the vocal point, and I don't think he has ever been since Gerard came in. You understand me? The problem is now we exaggerate the players, and that's not what higher level of qualified coaches see, and that is the problem. You understand me? Suriname found some new rocks. No. You can't say that, Sian. This man has been lighting up the Bundesliga ever since. Obviously, he got injuries, and now he's a little bit injury free, and now he's doing a very good job. So come on, Sian. When Leon Bailey score how much goals and assists, we praise him. That's what we are praising him for now. This man has been doing it, and now he's doing it now full time, like he's not injured. And the first thing you come and said, some rocks. Come on, man. Let we learn to love people and respect people, man. All right, come on, man. Come on. I'm seeing all the trouble in the man. I can tell you. All right, Liam Bailey, from what I've seen, is not the vocal point of the attack, and with his skill set, that does not help his game. Yes, that is sure. That is 100%. But Markland, when I did the video explaining to you guys what will happen to Leon Bailey at Aston Villa before his manager came out, before nobody had any problem with Aston Villa, people said, "Oh, are you just reaching?" But no, I'm right. No one come and said, "JD, damn, your insight was good, man." Because you look at that way. No, because maybe what I've been saying from day one would be true. But that's why no one want to come and say, damn, JD, what you're doing is really good, you know, man. They don't want to give me the credit, you know why? Because that simply means when I'm telling them that a player is not good, might be true. And they don't want that because they're always having their preferential treatment or their preferential personnels, you know? JD, you sure know how to do your research like pro. Education is the key. 100%, man. I don't, when what I said, when I do things here, that's why I've always said, is quality over quantity. You know, you realize when I started these channels, you don't see me rushing back videos. I take my time. Only videos that I do consistently would be the tournaments. Then that's what I've started with the girls, and I've done from under 15 girls come straight up to the big girls. Because I said I never knew anything about girl football. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to just learn about Jamaica. I'm going to learn about the entire football. And I have books here on every player. Under 20 that we just watch. We look at Spain. Spain have some players right now that will be elite players. Remember these names: Gabardo, Salma, Salinas, Mingueza. Then you have Esther, and then you have Marina around over the left back. And Anargo, they are going to be players that will make the step up. Then you look at Brazil team. You have it's still Brunina. I love that girl. She's very, very talented. Yaya, she have the size already. And you have their two center backs. That's very, very good. You understand me? You have Dos Santos there. Very, very good. Then you go over to uh, mm, uh, I wouldn't say you have so much talented players on the Netherlands because Van der Meen, I rated her early on in the competition, but she let me down because she can't survive pressing with short passing. So I do see some errors there with her. But Racebergen, I think she has one over me overall. So I would put the Netherlands girl there. For Nigeria, you have more than enough personnel from Nigeria. And then you go over to Mexico. And Mexico has serious a lot of talents. But it's easy for me to pick Soto because I covered Soto 17 years in the under 17 with Tatiana Flores and those girls from Mexico, and that's why I could have told you that the line from Mexico is very good. But now you have Molion, them Cayman Marin, Cayman as well. You have Villaneva, she is very good as well. Yes, so you have good players right throughout, and I got the chance to see those girls. And then you have the United States just the same. You have Cooper, you have Tita, you have Thompson, and they're all good players. So we got a chance to see all of those players. So we learn. You understand me? Anthem, and that's why I've done this because I love it. I don't want something off it to do it. Yeah, and I get something off it to do it, but it's different. When you do it and people respect your work, then they do support you. You understand me? So sometimes I come off harsh. It's just because I have the information and I'm giving the information to you. But because Jamaican people are very much different, you understand me? So it's hard for me to get information. So I just be blunt and just say it out instant. No, you understand why I be so straightforward and anthem. Because I have to just say it because I don't want to say it 15 times. I try to find the best way to say it for people to like it and accept it, you know? That's my problem. Yeah. Southampton is too physical for Chelsea. They in a lot of trouble. So let me know if goal scoring. That's all you need to tell me if goal scoring. JD, when you are going to do a prediction video. Who is going to win the World Cup? I don't know. Maybe and tactical managers are one of those guys channel. I will do it because they are more invested in the World Cup than me now. But definitely, you know, we are going to cover the World Cup nonetheless. We are going to cover you know that already. So that is not a if nor but. We are going to cover the World Cup. Portugal. Oh, Ronaldo. Our boy Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandez, my boy from Atletico. Uh, damn. Then you have Diaz from City in midfield now. Bernardo is attacking midfielder. Bruno is attacking midfielder. So that's okay. But Bernardo is also a winger, just the same. So I don't know. Jean Monti, Jean, no, Jean. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, John. What's his name again? How can I forget his last name? That kid. Yes, but I will get his name after. Portugal might have a good squad because I'm trying to. And Cristiano Ronaldo. How can I left out Cristiano Ronaldo when? How can I left out Cristiano Ronaldo when he's the main man of the team? I completely. And Neves. Oh yes, and then and okay, all of those players that I've named and Wolves. Just take up Wolves and put on the team. So Wolves plus all of those players that we talked about. That's the Portugal team. Wolves in the Premier League and every other players that we talked about. Neves, yes. Look for a local squad. JPL Corner league ballers to face Argentina. Do the video with Tactical. I want to hear your take on when. Yeah, okay. I will. A long time I don't link up Tactical, man. I will link him up. Montino. All right. The score is Southampton 2. Chelsea won 73 minutes. The best they're gonna get out of that is a draw. Brazil is going to win the World Cup. Mark my words. Brazil is always one of the favorites, but I would say I've been watching World Cup for a while now. What? Maybe what? You have 94 World Cup. Then you have 98 World Cup. Yes. So 98 World Cup was the World Cup that really grabs my attention because obviously Jamaica participated in that World Cup. Obviously, Jamaica was not our favorite team. Why am I going to lie? Half of Jamaica cannot tell the truth because they knew they weren't most of them never even sure if Jamaica qualified. No. That's a lie. A lot of people in the country know that Jamaica qualified, but Brazil was still their main team. Brazil was still their main team. I can tell you, Brazil was still their main team, regardless of what they're going to tell you, guys. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. All right? Yes, so yeah, but I was invested in that World Cup. Definitely, we were watching Jamaica. We had other favorites as well. Yes. England has always been a team of me, for me, I should say. But when I've realized that they hyped up the ball a lot more, then I, leave it alone. Anyways, I have something to play here. I don't know if I'm permitted to play it, but I'm gonna try my best. All right. I for some reason this thing forward to my phone. A person sent it to me. Before we go through what we have here, a person sent it to me. Oral Tracy talked about a situation. And I want you to listen to this. And you're gonna drop down when you listen to it. Let me know if you want to hear it, guys. All right. I don't want to play the entire guy's video, So I just want to play a part of it, and then I will explain to you, and then I will send you to listen to the video. I can't understand, but I was so shocked. I was so shocked when I've heard it. All right. It's stated that "Uno stop the hypocrisy." All right. That's the name of the. I want to hear it. All right. I'm gonna play it now. I'm gonna play it. So Oral Chasey. I'm gonna try and skip the ads and let you hear it. Just play a part of it, and then you can go over there and listen to it yourself. So I've realized that this is not a problem from me alone. No, I'm done. That's why you saw me so cool on YouTube, because I get to realize that it's not me alone. It is just our people in general. Listen to this. But he had added something different to it. So I'm going to just play Oral Chasey here for you to hear him. Let me know if you're hearing him well.
Well, Maverick Nation. Yeah, everything good on a YouTube land. Maverick there again with a kind of unusual talk me make this time around. Kind of unusual, not me usual thing.
You're hearing it loud. Let me know.
It get to a stage now where me have to address this. Because it goes to the core principle of what me do. From my introduction in a mainstream media to my channel now on YouTube. The core of what me do, it is based on the principles of fairness and balance. And you try think out of the box and extrapolate and critical thinking, basically. It's not just for regurgitate what happened and not for the PR, for anybody. See? All right. All of that sound convoluted. But here I get to know. I notice a tendency, in the comment section, and it's not confined to YouTube, generally with Jamaicans, we find this thing where me need to put my finger upon and say something about it. Like, it's as if some people don't like when you talk about the things, the unpleasant truths. Them only like the nice truth, them. You get me? Case in point, the race up at Lausanne were there with the big race, what was supposed to be the big race with Ilian and Shelly and Sharika, right? We know what happened. Big anticlimax. Shelly got injured based on what she was publicized of. Ilian had what looked like a mysterious false start, and Sharika ran a bad race and lost. All right. All what me talk a while ago, a facts, But me find, now, when me going at the analysis about it now, me see some of the people in the comment section, I say, Maverick, you're too negative, and you tear down Jamaican. And I say, what? And that's how it started, You remember when Asafa did come out and say the thing the other day, I made it play what I'm saying and put it up. And Asafa basically, I said, people want to criticize the athletes. I say, what is wrong with these people? So, look here, first thing, me not do PR work. I've never done PR work for anybody. See? So, if we are going to do analysis and analyze our national representatives, basically, that's what they are, These are international high-profile sports stars. Now, if we are going to analyze them people, the least a person like me can do. My credibility dependent, my analysis must be fair and balanced. Me can just come here every day and talk about, yeah, Jamaica win 1, 2, 3, yeah! So when the athlete them underperform, I say, so the athlete they underperform. I'm no negative, I'm here, tear down. Wanna stop the foolishness, permission. Stop it!
Guys, when I heard this from this man, I said, this is the point that I should stop cover Jamaican videos. It makes no logical sense. The guy is just explaining me in a whole. I just never knew that it was just a Jamaican thing. He's going to get into what he believes is the problem. And you're going to laugh because if you admire Imaxit channel and look back at what I've said, it's the identical thing I'm saying. What the man saying, no, I don't know him. So, in the world, I can be saying the same thing for 1 year. For 1 year straight, and this man come and say the same exact thing. So people, I think we are idolizing the wrong set of people in our worlds. In our world, believe me, wrong set of people. We finish it. So you hear the guy go into other points. And hopefully you go over there and subscribe to his channel.
Stop the nonsense. We can't. It don't work so. It does not work like that. Right? Because when you look, I spoke to a couple of people. I see it for myself. We never have to talk to nobody. But we just bounce it off some other players in the track and field fraternity about that alien false start. And it don't look like a false start. It look like a picture pick out. And that it look like to me. No, me I go come here, come say that. No, that is tearing down alien. Is that tearing down alien? That is negative and tearing down. Oh, don't stop the nonsense on the channel, me say. Me say, it's as if some of these people only like to hear. And look here. I'll be a little bit more sensitive towards this. Because I know say some of the people on the channel, them domicile overseas and them live in a foreign country with all of the inconveniences of living abroad and away from Jamaica, the food different, the culture different, the climate different. Some of them are suffer racism and all of them stuff. So me know what I don't want here is just big up Jamaica, but me not operate so. A sports analysis me do for the most part. Not just sports analysis. And if we have some international level athletes, and when there are positive stories around them, but there are also negative stories around them. So when them do positive, when they do well and the story is positive, we wave the flag and we say Jamaica to the world. Now, when those very same athletes underperform, or there's need for question circumstances or whatever issues arise around them career. Can we not come talk about them private life, you know? We are talking about where them up on the track, and where them up on the football field, and where them up on the cricket field, etc., etc., and where them up on the basketball court. But as I say, I notice this tendency, you know, in the comment section, and as we tell you, say it come down from the whole of Safa video, which basically epitomizes what we are talking about, you know. Asafa is saying don't criticize the athletes. No matter whether them win, lose, or draw, don't criticize the athletes. But that no work in my cabinet, people. If you're an international sports star, where is in the world you see international sports stars underperform and fail and people don't call them out?
All right.
Don't stop the nonsense on the Oral Chasing Maverick channel.
All right, so go over to Oral Chase's channel and definitely give him a subscription. Maybe he talks things that I'm not okay with, but that's just human beings. But the fact that he can express himself in this manner, and you guys hate me, now I understand why most of these guys hate me. Because what I've realized, guys, most of these people, I've said the same thing, you know. I've said this, the truth, stop it. It's like most fake women. They don't like you when you talk a bitter truth. You have to lie to them. No, but I can't be in Belgium and come to my people where I'm from, and I've assessed something because I've gained a better knowledge, because people might not have it accessible to them. Then I give it to you. Then you're gonna hate me because it's not selling. I'm not giving you in the manner that you want it. In foreign countries, time is money. So if I can come and tell you that, oh, this guy's not good here, I don't need to build 15 videos to tell you that he's not good. You know why? It saves my time. So I can move on to something else to help you nonetheless. You understand me? So we need to start improving ourselves and realize that criticism overall is a normal thing. Because, you can take praise, but you can't take criticism. You know what that lead to? That lead to a society like exactly what's going on in Jamaica, where in which if a man don't get your things, he won't come take it because he need the end result. Because remember, praise comes with end result. And the end result always have to be positive for you to get the praise. So in your normal subconscious, it naturally does develop this belief of you have to get it. So even if a man work hard for him things, you're going to want to come and take it from him because you need to have it. So we need to stand up as human beings to improve on those things so we can fight this out of our society and become better human beings. You understand me? It's showcased here, you know, but we know it translated to certain other places. You understand me? And that's what we're talking about now. But it just goes to show you guys. It just goes to show you, even the person them inside start noticing this. Obviously, it's when it reached him, he starts to say that. But I'm saying this for 2 years. You get me? And you know why? You have people here in my same space. This is exactly what him described they are. And they are the ones that put the pressure on me as well. So I'm not even blaming the commenters only. I'm blaming some of these people that's limitedly educated. I'm doing these things and trying to send a bag of sheep to hold Jamaica back because they're not intelligent enough to understand what I'm doing. Because they never notice, they never see any other life more than that life, what they're living. You understand me? So what the guy talking, man, a positive, powerful word, man. I'm loving the fact that I heard it from a man inside Jamaica saying that. You know, you sure you don't know him? Could be related because you guys look alike. I'm sure ball me head, man, and right, you know, all I'm about the ball head people and you guys saying that looks alike. All right, the truth, stop it. It's like most fake woman. They don't like you when you talk the truth, the bitter truth. You have to lie to them to make them comfortable. So Ola, that means you're saying that you're practically saying that Jamaica is a fantasy land then. That's what you're saying, you know, because remember, it's Jamaica in the entire conversation. You know, you're saying if you have to lie to the people, which you could be correct, you know, because what the politician does is just lie to the people every 4 years and promise them things. Everyone can relate to that. And these are the people that we run towards. So if you're going to use the masses, and hope you understand the words that I'm saying, so you don't think that I'm 18 and something, because everything that I'm saying is actual things that you can go and research. So you get to realize that I don't know if it's coming from slavery that we have the dependent people or something, or I want to believe that we need to think better, man. We need to can be able to go to somewhere and a man said we're not good, and we go back home and all right, I'm not good. I'm gonna show you that I'm not good, and I'm not gonna come and do you anything, but I'm gonna go back, take up everything what requires to get the job done, and go there and get the job done. You understand me? Yes. Yes, man. Guys, the line is open, so if you want to call in, I'm not a fan of him, but what he's saying is accurate. Yes, man. Yes, man. Me not rate him, but he has a point. Jamaican people is the problem because they don't want to hear the truth. Yes, man. Yes, man. Look, believe me, man. Believe me, man. It's something where we can relate to and reason with, and people should not take it personal. We are all Jamaicans. You understand me? So we should not take it personal. We should take it as a learning lesson. I am not where you are, and you are not where I am. But what is the problem? I was actually at where you are. So it simply means I might actually learn things that you don't understand as yet. But likewise, him goes to other places to get certain things done. So maybe that's how he starts to process these things. Because when you're in the box, it's hard for you to think outside. These are things that I've always learned, So sometimes people come on and say, JD, you don't tired for you and the people kick off. I said, no, because if I change one person by doing a video, I've done enough. Because that is one more person. Or we get a call from Neil. All right, sorry about that. That is one more person. Yeah, big boss, you call for the video.
Yeah, hold on. Me have go.
Yeah, call me back now, man. Yeah. Me not gonna hear it loud. Yeah, call back. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So we have All right. So we have a boss calling. So we're gonna take the boss call. Good day, Neil. How you doing, big boss?
Yeah, man. JD, me say, as me hear the point, they will make me go wild. It make me laugh because you see, sometimes at JD, it's like when you talk the truth, a man don't want to hear when you talk the truth. They want you pretty it up and fix it up and tell him when you want to hear. Remember, and the truth you tell them now what they want to hear.
Yes.
You see me I say? It's just like you about woman. It's just like you about woman. I would give me a reason about the same thing. I mean, I say, a woman don't like when man tell them lie. You understand? Because if you lie to a woman, you must say tell him lie. But same time, if you want to have a little weight, and you tell him say have a weight or in fact, him begs with you. But I told you attack.
Yes.
Me I say?
Facts.
But they don't want to hear. They don't want to hear the truth. They want you to tell them lie about that. You see me I say? But at the same time, if you tell a lie, like if you go out and cheat or something, they will say, oh, you're a liar and you're this and you're that. But if you tell them the truth about themselves, they don't want to hear it.
Yeah, man. Facts, man. Facts. So we all as human beings are Jamaicans, and we are outside, and we have the ability. No, not the ability, but we had the luxury to gain the knowledge. Please, I'm begging you, man, stop selling Jamaican people like you're rich overseas, and all say you have your credit card where you're maxing it out, and when you go back to foreign countries, you're suffering like dog. Stop giving people those image in your head, because it makes it bad for other persons that's working hard outside. You understand me? Yes. So tell them the truth. Explain to them that you have to can take constructive criticism. You have to work hard and believe in certain things. We are the ones that send in so much remittance back to Jamaica to keep it afloat. Well, send a wise word behind it as well. So if persons don't want to take the wise words, don't send the money. Simple as that. So we ourselves can improve the culture, man,
JD, just like our young player we send overseas. JD. If they go one club and then they play, you can say, I'm not good, they're not good enough. You have to say, well, the coach don't like him, this one don't like him. You understand? Or they make the excuse say him is a selling club. So I'm to you. Then about you to sell you too. You understand? Why they might keep you and that's the next person? If you make good enough, them buy you at a price.
Yes.
If you was so excellent as card to all people say it is, then they buy you and sell you too.
Yes,
You
facts,
understand?
facts.
So people are really trying to make excuse. They don't want you to talk it truth. The other day, me and man say, why a young player left out of Jamaica, go overseas, 6 months pan trial, and then back in the island. That means to say, they're not good enough. No, that's why man them send them back.
Yes.
You understand? They don't send them back because if you mean good, then they'll keep you. You
Facts,
understand?
facts.
So it's just like, JD, this thing will come from schoolboy football. Where people at Jamaica tell players, say them are the world star. They start calling Messi, then call him Ronaldo, then call him all kind of name. So that get to them now, because you play against, all right, you play Malin Cup. You play against some school when you have no money. Maybe your school is a more football in school, so then they are past students but can donate certain things, and you have a good little team. Maybe not even a good team, but because the rest of the team, but because the rest of the team doing really good, you look good.
Yes. Facts.
So you play against some inferior player. Maybe you play against a man who are 13, you're 19, and you kill him in a Manning Cup. And people build up an image in their head, say you're a world star. Now when you go overseas now, and you realize that even somebody who younger than you, far away past you, you don't reach nowhere in the football. I just people full up here that foolishness. And you go with that mentality there. Because remember, when you left the country, you feel say you're best. So when you go in a people in country, you get a reality check.
Yes. Facts. Yeah.
So that I problem I reach with JD. And people keep on, I tell people say, oh, you know, to criticize him, this man, because them a year. So if you criticize the man in a year, that don't make no sense.
No, it don't make no sense. Yeah, no, facts, man. It don't make no sense.
You think when you go overseas, that people criticize you, don't care?
No, as I've told two persons before. Remember when I just came here, and I told you, the first thing I've gotten a chance to, it was to meet Jamaicans, And when I looked at it lifestyle, and I saw that the only thing these mans want to do is just to go into the $5 store and buy a $5 pants and a $5 shirt, and then put a Nike on it or something, and then go later to the club and buy a $4 Guinness. That is their life. That is literally a strong $12. You understand me? And I came here and said I have to go back to college, finish some things and get my papers done and everything. The man look down on me, man. And that is the same thing happening in Jamaica. If you tell people you do certain things, majority of the personnel there, because majority of our personnel them are not the high-end people, are the high-educated people. A majority of the people are more people like we are get more the person where, want idolize only when you bad up yourself. That's the only time them give a little acknowledgement. But if you say I go to school, you're a nerd. You understand me? Yes, so more of them people in Jamaica than less of them people here. And that is our biggest problem. We need to have people who are help the youth them go to school. If you look like nerd, we still support you. Because nerd should not be a bad thing. And nerd actually has saved the world. Me never see bad man the jet.
JD, me guarantee you. Me guarantee you right now, JD. If a Jamaica me come from, me live there for most of my life. And me can tell you when you like Jamaica, if you is a youth who work and I try to do the right thing in a community, nobody no respect you. You understand?
Yeah, facts.
People respect the man who can put on the pretty pants, who can drive down and carry every day, one of him one. You understand?
Yeah.
I've been gone. I'm people respect. Nobody no respect you. You understand?
Facts.
They look for you like say you're low class. You see me I say? So I try to tell you, say, just where you sell well, people idolize the wrong set of people.
Yeah, man, that's our biggest problem, man. I mean, I see when we come on YouTube and say it straight, and say, listen to me, you guys are idolizing the wrong set of people and the wrong set of behavior. The things we need to start idolize is you even if me fall in the trap, you don't support me. You understand? Me literally say it. You know why? Because I want it better for the country. And
Of course.
them don't understand. Them does not understand. Them does not care. But why, as we say, me just settle for change one person per day, you know. One video, one person per day. That's all I'm settling for. To change one person per day. I'm not trying to change in a bulk. And look at it. When I just started, before you come on,
Yes.
Neil, when I just started, you never have much people respect the actual style. You know, much people text me and say, JD, where you tell me it's true, you know? Because I ask some other persons and them tell me that it's true, you know. That's how people respect me, you know. It's not the first, it's not the first check of me, you know, when then they actually ask other personnels or it come up in their daily lives. They contact me and say, you know, JD, damn, you were talking the truth. So why you think me the year do? You think me just come here and wait on 5 comments and then start a show? I come here because me have things to talk about. So I'm a want to explain to you, explain my experience and stuff. When I hear Maggie come and said everything on me that tell people for months, all them avoid Maggie video and don't bother watch it again because it sound like JD too correct.
But JD, in a which other country, which other normal set of people, I go tell you, say, them can find 10 players Jamaica better than Bobby Reed. Bobby Reed will play Premier League, will play Championship. You compare with a man who can play consistently in a USL team. And people believe all them kind of thing. Let me tell you something. You see, we don't look at people and respect people. We respect who we want to respect. You will come today and say, Bobby Reed could can score a goal. He miss a goal tomorrow, he might worst thing. You understand?
Yeah.
It might worst thing. But you can't tell me people can come from national radio and talk about them can find player Jamaica better than this one and better than that one. Everybody knows our life.
Yep, but them still sell it to this day, and that's why I was actually saying from before, the reason for YouTube was to strike the right balance between not the balance, just bring the truth, but you're gonna be balancing out the conversation. Because when I heard Sportsmax the other day saying that, oh, when the English guy them come and play, they don't look far better than most of them don't look far better than the local guys them look. So let the local guys them take a chance or get the chance them what them can get. So he's trying to make people accept mediocrity. Mediocrity. You understand me? He's trying to make people, and I'm saying, but you know what I love? In the comment section, people start licking out. And I literally saw a vlogger licking out on him and saying, yo, that not right, my brother. But obviously, I'm not going to do it like me because I'm going to be straight up because I'm going to be angry when I see these things. But I love the fact that that vlogger literally, and Formula Sport, I can call him name because when they do good things, people need to give a respect. Formula Sports put under there, bro, that's not correct, you know? Yes, and I respected that because we should be the bearer of truth. We are the one that are much more intelligent. All you hear, Mr. Speed, them come up and try denounce vloggers and how them dunce and rare. Most of them vloggers still more intelligent than them and way more savvy. The man them can't even operate a computer in a JFF, so you're gonna come here and question vloggers' ability. You saw me using 8K here with around 16 more transitions that you don't have a clue about, 15 screens, 10 cameras, 20 phones here. What is wrong with these people, man? They are nowhere up to this speed. This where I am at now is way high tech than the entire JFF. Click that what I just said. Where I am at now is expensiver than the JFF and way more high tech than the entire JFF office and the people them put together. Where I'm at now.
But JD, you know the man say if a local coach can be assistant because when they're assistant, they don't learn nothing. So when I heard
that, I said that brother, yeah, who in the world said this brother intelligent? And who are listening to this brother? And I heard people saying real talk. I know this might come off disrespectful, but in the world, so you're gonna come and revolutionize the entire world's process to say that people can't learn as assistant. So you can't learn under nobody else. Period.
So in every company we have,
so the entire world couldn't Know that, the entire world that's making the world, and Jamaica living inside that world, It takes a Jamaican, that can't fix one fraction of Jamaica to tell the entire world that nobody else can work and learn under us, under head coach, or ahead of something the tail cannot learn or the middle part cannot learn. Listen to these madness, guys. Damn. Yo.
But JD, if you're the assistant coach and you learn nothing, that means you don't need to be an assistant coach. You don't need to be an assistant coach.
Facts, man. Facts.
If you're in a company, you know always have an assistant and you have the boss.
Yes.
You understand? So why use assistant coach and you not learn nothing? You're gonna give a man a head coaching job when I'm coach nothing at all. And you're gonna make him learn because you are giving job to learn and the job then. Because you never coach nowhere else yet. And if you miss so high in demand, or come on look and coach nowhere else not in the Caribbean.
Yes, because look, at the same time, all you need to do is just the other guys them. You don't need to force them in the national team. If they are that good, they would have gotten another job and then get the experience to come and help the youths them. Because everything that's good for Jamaica right now is not actually staying in Jamaica, develop. It's going overseas, come back.
Okay.
Every single educated person in football going overseas and come back. That is a fact. So why you want to use a different logic now to get them stay in Jamaica and develop? Look, surrounding helps. When Maggie them attack, you can hear the difference in them. When Liam Bailey them attack, you can hear the difference in them. That's why people said traveling helps. When you go and play different places, you learn from that.
But JD, if a player want to improve himself, which part go? No, which part the best footballer play?
Yes.
So why coach shouldn't do the same thing?
I don't know. I'm asking. You have to ask us. But maybe the guys them think that this is where the best football playing. So what you don't hear people. Me literally hear a man send me a clip, and I've heard a man say the JPL is not far off from the Premier League, the English Premier League. I'm not talking about no other Premier League, And that man never come out of him doorstep, much less a plane,
So I tell me now, say when you get the local coach, when you get the local coach, the head of the national team. So the local coach have to be team assistant now. So him not learn nothing.
No, it's a simple one. Cancel the assistants then. So just put a coach alone, and then you have two head coach. So a substitute head coach, so as soon as him get fired or he can't make it, you put in that one as a head coach. You don't have you don't have no assistant coach based on that logic then. Guys, sometimes you need to listen to what the man them say. I want to stop jump with real talk because someone else in a chat say real talk. Because him not making no sense. No sense whatsoever. And then if you talk like this, they're going to say you ate them. You ate them. When all they're doing your country. And tell you this lie, again, that JFF is a private organization, is not true. All right? It is not true. And that is something that I'm going to come and prove to you. All right? That is going to be a video on itself. I'm going to prove something to you. You're going to laugh and drop down. So that is the next one I'm going to come with. Because we like to debunk all of these foolishness, Because once you hear, man, over here, people, we are trying to help the Jamaican people. And then the man come and talk about we done, son. Oh, a certain people alone have knowledge.
Because
because you can control certain people, so you have to big them up by making them think that way. So you can stay in their subconscious. But because if we are smarter than you, we already saw that, and you can't offer me nothing because I'm actually more popular than you and in this world.
But JD, Manchester United, Real Madrid, all of them have assistant coach.
Bossy, we're not going to even bother follow it up. It makes no sense, big boss. Don't waste your time. May I tell you? Because when I came here and said it, people say, may I pick on the man. But look how weeks you come and said the same thing. So what can I do?
Yeah, you understand? If you want to give the man the job, you better just come out and say, well, you don't want an overseas coach, you want an assistant, a local coach job. But stop telling lie and fool people because them know truth, you know.
Oh,
But
TikTok
they
in
know
I
when
chat,
they
you know.
talk.
TikTok in I chat, you know, Sunil, boy. TikTok start war already, you know, because it looks like we never called the name, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We never call a name, you know, but it initiates TikTok's typing speed. So finish up your point, Neil. So we have to go back on war with
JD,
TikTok.
when me I tell you, JD, all of them are liars. They know the truth, but they don't want to talk the truth because them have push their own agenda. And they know if they talk the foolishness over and over, certain people are going to believe it. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So all me can say, JD, if they not get rid of some of them people yeah, out of the JFF and clear out everything and get somebody in it we actually want the best for Jamaican football, we are always not this kind of problem in a JD.
Yeah.
The same thing it come back to when they tell you about 16 plus 6 or 7 player. The only 7 player they pick up out of JPL. You ever
Mm-hmm.
see them call him Cannabis Clark? You ever see them call him Tyler Roberts?
I've tried to explain to people that the 7 would not be inclusive of outside individuals. Or the outside individuals will be Jamaican born. It's just a way out because they saw what the people will accept, and it's just the next way out to get their players in. Mr. Speed had already told people that. You understand
But
me? He said it
you look
before it came in. He said it before it came in. You get me? And then people want to twist the logic because through them support only local players, but them don't want to come and tell you because maybe they are around YouTube and they need the extra help from the diaspora and everything. They don't want to come out and sell the truth. So all I'm just begging people, if you believe in certain things, if you believe in this local talent, just stay with local talent alone.
come out and say it.
You don't have to fight. You don't want the extra money from nobody. Don't take the people and money. Just stay with your local crowd. It's okay. If you don't
But
believe in something, don't say it. Just be a man of your
look how
word.
funny it is, JD. Look how funny it is. You can't say it, but me can say it. Tyrese Jimenez was one of the worst players in the under 20 tournament, and he still make national team.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Why the best player for Jamaica was the goalkeeper, and I think Tyler Roberts
mm-hmm.
and Jamari Clark. Any of them get called?
No,
You hear anybody talk about them?
no, but Ziminis get back call.
Okay.
So, but they're gonna say that's the area that you have problem. How much good goalkeeper Jamaica has?
I'm sure. I'm sure if the next one we sign for USL when him
Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. Pearson.
I sure him would have made the national team too if he never did in USL at the moment. The people let me tell you, if people control the football, you see when they want money, then come out and then talk all kind of foolishness. And then come on program and then spin them out all kind of thing. As soon as they come up and go on the next program, you hear them attack a different argument.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
They don't care about development of football at Jamaica right at this moment. Yeah. Even though you then say them a pick JPL player, then they might pick the best one them. They might pick who they want to pick. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, make us them out against Argentina because we know it's 16 plus 7 rule coming again. You understand? Make us why 7 them out bring.
All right, big boss.
You understand?
Yeah, man.
Because you still have Tyler Roberts, you have Jamari Clark, you have Cannabis Clark. Make us if any of them there. I come in the 16 plus 7 when them claim to say them happy.
Well, let's see, man. At the time for the president, as what I'm gonna say here, I'm gonna read this right after I finish the comment section. He's gonna tell us to our high-profile talent name that we have, and so I'm gonna get into it. So just chop up the thing. We link up back tomorrow. All right, big boss.
All right, brother JD.
Yeah, man. Strong call. Respect for the call, bossy.
All right.
Yeah. So that was the great Neil. All right. Yes. Yeah, so let me go to the chat because I realized I'll be a bad up going in chat. You know, from the great TikTok coming, we have to get to it. You know, Warren says, JD, only when them touch a button, them have a reaction. Imaxit have been the light in the dark place, fam. So we no need to hype no man, but we have to still acknowledge that we heard it from someone, because sometimes I'm wondering if I am just on a different planet, you know. Yes, and then we have Big Deal and big up yourself, man. Thanks for the continuous support. Yes, Big Deal. And certain things have to reach people before they say the truth. Yes, that is true. Must need ego building. We need to be truthful and honest. Yes. True, JD, the politician lied to them and myself and my family when I was in Jamaica just the same. So we were a part of the problem, but we never knew different. But now we have the opportunity to have people overseas to know different. You understand me? Yes. We always play the victim card as Jamaican. We want easy life, but that can't work outside Jamaica. 1000%. Chris Smith, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. I rather somebody tell me the truth more than the lie. 1000%. Then we have Jamaican Guna, big up yourself. Then we have Everton said, JD, it's called entitlement. I hate to say it, but a lot of Jamaicans feel entitled to praise and your success. Why it's sad. It's sad, man. It's sad. And when you hear people inside of Jamaica say this now, me think it really get to a lot of people's head. You get me? Decolade. Where are they with laughs, man? Like Maggie taught the truth just the same. Wants it to reach people, but you can't say wants it to reach people. It is just when they know the difference. Because I knew that when Maggie was in Jamaica, he never knew the difference. It's just when he reached the Cassiope now, reality faced him, then he knows the difference. All right, that's how life goes, guys. So you can't beat Maggie so much. Or Chelsea just endorsed our narrative and analysis on our sport, man. Okay. Well, the fact that somebody else look at it, that's good. Sterling score for Chelsea, okay, but they lost. No, JD, you are wrong. It's just that the few that think that we always show up themselves. Okay, yeah, but remember, D Thompson, it's a long time I'm in Jamaica as well, and I can tell you, man, a lot of people don't like the youths them that seems like they want to go to church and look nice and decent, man. Because that's what I'm saying. Maybe now we have much more different people in Jamaica, but in my time, it's like they glorify more bad man and it force a lot of us that want attention from people and don't know because we don't know most of these social skills. I'm telling you, it's foreign. Most of we go to really grow up certain way. You get me? You get me? It's foreign. Most of we go as individuals to grow up. We never have no social skills, because we have not been taught those things properly. Even when I'm here at one point when I just finished and to start going to work, I said, this is something I need to go back to Jamaica and speak, like if I'm going to donate to some of these schools, I'm going to go there and speak on it, social skills is a lot. Guys, believe me, I will love, we have a program to test how much people have PTSD in Jamaica. I can tell you it's a lot of people, and that itself changed a lot of things for us. You understand me? And we need, so Prime Minister, if you accidentally look on my small channel now because you did found my big channel, please get some doctors in and please mandate these laws for people to get checked. You get me? Obviously, if you put in certain laws, people might override it and try to use it as their advantage to get away with things. But if you instate the right rules around it, can help, man. PTSD is a tough thing, and a lot of people going through these things, and it lead to other things. All right, and it took me to come different places to learn these things, man. You get me? The bag of trauma and those things, which is normal in our life, and we are saying, oh, we're not good, and we're mad, and we are kill, and this and that. It's not normal. It's not normal. I'm telling you, it's not normal. The way we behave in Jamaica is not normal. I'm not going to talk about the nice people in Jamaica. I'm talking about who I know. All right, I can only relate to who I know. When I went uptown and stuff, I never knew those people. I just went and paid them their money and move on and whatever. Everybody, but where I knew people was downtown, so I only can relate to downtown. All right, yes, but the liberty that I know, it's not normal. It's like what is it? What do we say in Africa? Like the lions and those things, that type of mentality. It's not normal, guys. We need to do better. And I would love the Prime Minister to instate some doctors in Jamaica and make sure. A whole heap of thing we can do, guys, for the country. A whole heap of thing. Boy, Chelsea make me want to start smoke. Big up yourself, Andrew. Anthem says, growing up taught me to argue. Military taught me to shout, but college taught me to talk and do research to find what I need. That's how I know JD is smart by education. Yes, man, but no, that it shows you that you had three different levels of ways how you learn things, Anthem, and it makes you a better person because I've went through almost all of those things, but except the military. I've gone through the other military, the bad Terry. You understand me? Yes, the bad Terry I went through. Yes, and I still came out on the better side. JD, did you know? Say teachers in the country right now leaving the island because they are not getting enough money. That is not a good look for the nation. So the education for the youths are in danger. It's sad. Okay, why? Why? What did I say? What did I say? All right. Chopping JFF things there. Yes, man. He's dumb because that's called mentorship. Yeah, yeah, it's sad. It's sad. JD, that means our head is as tough, as hard as concrete. All right, all right. So we have TikTok time. I come up now. Neil, we are trying to develop our coaches and players. So TikTok, oh, what are you doing? Because you said you are trying. Since you complain about the vloggers so much, TikTok, why you don't just help the vloggers to be betterly informed? All right, TikTok, I think you need to take up that duty. All right, to me, because remember, our aim is to always get Jamaica in a better place, and you have just said that's your aim. So why you don't come on board and help the vloggers to be better version of themselves? JD, that's why Spade run when him can't control the narrative. Yes, because if yeah, that is 100%. But people don't look at it you know what they said? Oh, people shout and loud and this and that. I'm not shouting, but I still have the biggest fan base. And when I talk about football, I have the biggest views, and that's a fact. You understand me? So it goes to show that it has nothing to do about shouting. It's called intelligence and it's called education, but not as how we talked about education in Jamaica, because education in Jamaica means you're educated to everything. You have fields and you have context. So when it comes on to football, I'm educated to football. Period. So you don't have no broad and feel, and I'm walking and telling people that I am brighter than you in drowning. So and I've never covered drowning in my life. You understand me? I these things don't work. We have to face reality. Yes, exactly. Travel really helps. Yes, man. Yes, man. And communication with outside your surrounding definitely help. Hear that to JD. Yes, 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 yes. It was Dr. Gigi sent it to me. Listen, they need the B team and A team thing. Honestly, all right, all right. It takes more. It take more of our coach's pocket to pursue qualification than a player. Okay, okay. It takes more out of our coach's pockets to pursue a qualification than a player. Okay, but that's normal. It takes me and you more to pay for schooling. Yeah, it takes more. Yes, I think so. Really, JD, someone said that. Yes, 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 yes. Someone said that, and it was Dr. Gigi. Dr. Gigi always get me in a trouble with that because when I hear things, I can't not say it. But I'm not gonna say it just to protect the people. Yes, encouragement works, but pointing out the problem or weak points makes advancement. All right. Well, this is very well. We love this show so far. Sorry, JD, just logged on. Who said that? Which one of the topics you may want to know? Who said that? Ronald leg. Because you're trying to get me in problems, and I'm trying to avoid the problem. But I just said someone said that, and I never believed Dr. Gigi when he told me he had to clip it and send it to me. And I'm saying, Jesus, God, man, help me, man, help me, man. We know the JFF agenda. They are trying to give some coaches some experience. They are not looking for a local coach to lead the men's team. So if they're trying to give them experience, the under 20s is a local coach lead it. So why is it so we explain that TikTok, and now you have a local coach getting experience, as what you said. But only one instances you can say it actually work, which is no. So what happened to the under 20s TikTok? That's all I'm gonna ask. JD, Speed cannot be trusted. He speaks as if FIFA did not force them to make those changes. Yes, that's what I've said. But now when you're reading the truth, you get to realize that the truth was actually them tell them that this is what has to happen or else. You understand me? He made it look like, oh, the recommended speech was, oh, it's better you do that. And then we took it under consideration and then we did it. You know, which is different. So even in the image of having control is a problem. The JFF is doing a good job exposing the local talent. Jamaica, under this administration, has exported the most number of players of any administration. All right. What we're gonna do for your TikTok? What we're gonna do for your TikTok? Very easy. When next year comes, we're gonna see. We're gonna tell you. We're gonna calculate all of the players that got long contracts or who didn't. Just from your information, Neil, the JFF sent a squad of pickup players to fulfill a commitment. Nobody said it was our best local players. They were out of season. They did well. All right. You think that they did well, JD? Who say a Villa bigger than Ajax? I think the conversation was led down the wrong road because Jamaican Guna had said the league, he was putting it in context, you know. But he wrote something and really mashed up my brain because he never knew that it's Ajax are my team, you know. Chelsea really in a trouble week after week. Them money embarrass me. All right, mentorship is needed. Some of us abroad are just lucky to have some of these services. We aren't better than local Jamaican. All right, that is that. But tell you what, no one want to come off as better. But sometimes the truth is the truth because every single time when this man speaks TikTok, he speaks like he's trying to put down people overseas. And I've told you that is our biggest problem. Everybody out inside the country want to always put themselves beside other people, which nobody want to see. I will not. I would say the majority of Jamaicans did not grow up like you and Ryan JD. You would say like majority of Jamaicans them don't grow up like that. All right then. You know what? Boy, I tell you, a TikTok I always go opposite to what I'm saying. All right, and JD, we do have a lower level. JD, I said this over and over. They are trying to use police to change the people, but that's not the solution. It's a mental problem here. I do believe it's more of a mental problem, but TikTok will tell me something different. You get me? I would say the major. Oh, you know, I'm gonna do something because TikTok always a challenge me, so I'm gonna do something like that. Jamaicans don't go to Olympics to run eats. We go to win finals. Why are we satisfied with playing football in our half for 90 minutes? Play the best available, but fix JFF now. Football is different. Football, you've talked about an individual situation when one person has have two legs. No, you're talking about 11 players trying to be coordinative on a pitch and try to click brains together. You understand me? So it's very harder. You understand me? Mr. Speed is here. TikTok. No, I don't think TikTok is Mr. Speed. I think TikTok is Fire Links from another forum. JD exposed at what level? Go back to learn football. I don't understand it here, D. Thompson. The big lie is that the JFF is trying to make a local coach the head coaching job. Fake news. They are trying to develop some coaches. They are doing a very good job. So at what point no one TikTok, at what point no one said they are trying to put a local coach in the job? I've never said that tonight, you know, so I don't understand what you're talking about because we have said the man said you can't learn being a backup. We have never said he's going to put them in it because I don't think people would agree with him putting him in it. But if it's down to them, yes, they would put them in it. But I've never said it as yet. So it looks like you're trying to rush ahead of the conversation. Guys, please, if you're new to the channel, this is a new Imaxit channel because one was shut down. So if 80 of you guys, which I know most of you guys subscribe, but if you don't, or you didn't, I should say, please go back and just click that subscription button to get us back to 2,000 fast so we can aim back to 20,000. Obviously, we have been the actual fastest growing Jamaican channel, period. Two fastest growing, period. Football channel, I'm talking about. So if you want to make sure I'm not angry with you, make sure you're in the first 2,000 subscribers. All right? Yes, because I gave you 1,000 first and you never did it. Well, you have to be in the 2,000. All right? And you have 400 more to go, I think. Or maybe 400, something like that. 300, 400, 500. I don't even know. Whatever. But just make sure you subscribe. That's all I was trying to say. JD, Ajax will turn Villa in a vanilla shake. Yes, man. Villa ain't nowhere near level of Ajax. Imaxit Football. The title of this live, the change is for the best. All right, for the best. All right, good. And I wanted TikTok to join this live early because I was talking about constructive things in a TikTok, fully constructive thing that you want. Oh, yeah, man, no problem, no problem. Oh, JD, our mental problems might be the reason why we are so accomplished in the world. So what you want to lead to know to tell people that the only mad people alone are not say mad because yeah, but it comes off wrong. But only these type of people that has mental challenges go places in the world. That's what you want to say, TikTok. Because I know we're trying to go, but I'm gonna laugh after you. TikTok, come on, come on. PTSD, I think is one of the most non-treated thing in Jamaica. And I'm not asking, I'm telling you, because I know a lot of people don't even know about it. You understand me? And sometimes you can wrongfully lock up a person when you could have helped the person. You understand me? So a lot of other sicknesses lead from there. You get me? So I would just love. And you know what? I never liked TikTok. I know you follow these stories a lot. When the personnel them came in the country to start DNA testing to make sure they can solve more crimes and stuff and help more people. I think it was a lineage of things they were trying to do. And I've heard a report for the personnels that came in. They said it's one of the most unprofessionalism and corrupted societies they have ever seen in their lives. Because even police are trying not to make them install the DNA system. Every single time they said they want to start it and come, personnels don't turn up. Just don't turn up. You understand me? Yes. So it is a problem. So TikTok, that is something good for we to talk about. We are on the 2 hour mark, but we have Jamaican Guna just calling. If you have better education and experience, you are better. Stop being afraid to hurt people's feelings. Karim, Karim, sometimes I come here and talk, Karim. I can't. Sometimes I'm just sick and tired of it. That's why sometimes I just want to run with. In this current climate, Einstein would be in Bellevue. Oh my God. I don't know what. So, you know what, with TikTok now, TikTok doesn't want to. TikTok, sometimes, you have a little kid watching this show, and want to be helped, So sometimes you send the wrong message in a TikTok. Sometimes I know you want to win an argument, And sometimes you don't need to win the argument. You just need to make the point. So someone else can think about something else. That's what conversation should have been for, But sometimes we have override ourselves just to win the argument. And that is the biggest problem. But anyway, we have Jamaican Good. Let me take this call and then we leave the place because we get too sciencey and doctory. Good day, Mr. Jamaican Guna. You're live on the Imaxit Football program. What do you say?
Yes, good afternoon, Mr. JD.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can, sir.
Yes, thank you for having me on the channel today. I appreciate it, giving me this platform to voice my opinion on this football situation that's going on.
Yes, but don't come and
I
cuss
want
anybody
to,
again because you make a man a cry and I'm soul. You know.
yeah, I apologize to that person, whoever is crying his soul, and I wish his eyeballs all the best so that they can dry up quick and fast. I want to big up all the people in the in the comment section, in the live, and I saw a few comments that I just like to comment on. I know that the person who calls himself TikTok is just a person who likes to troll and say a lot of stuff, but come with a controversial statement and stuff like that. I saw he made a statement that the coaches here are doing very well. I would just like him to clarify that for me if he can. What constitutes very well? Do we have like Jamaican coaches going to, let's say, Ajax and coaching, or are the JFF exporting coaches? And what is the proof that they are doing very well? Have we seen any of these products done anything significant within, let's say, the Caribbean, the Caribbean Football Union or the Concacaf to get a little wider? Have we ever seen anything of that nature of recent? What are the results to prove that they are doing very well? I would like to know that. I hope that he can answer me straightforward and don't borrow and skipping rope and skip on the question. Secondly, I would like to have just a few comments about the situation as it relates to the national teams and this thing that is going around. People saying that the players that are in the squad and who should be in it and who shouldn't be in it. Firstly, I would like some clarity on what is the purpose of any squad, that the squad that is coming up versus Argentina, I think. This I am not certain of the date, so but I don't know if it's going to be a strong Argentina team or it's going to be just a local based from their local league. That would be interesting to note as well. I heard a previous caller bring up something very interesting as it relates to the non-calling of the players that did well in the under-20 tournament that recently passed. The goalkeeper was the best Jamaican player in most of the matches, in maybe all of the matches. He was the best player for the team. The forward as well, that scored the goals, he was pretty good as well. So if we're looking at a future forward, I think that kid should be in and around the national setup. We also have a centre half there that did pretty well as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think
Badley
many
Morgan?
of the local players, is Badley Morgan, right? That's his name?
Yes.
Badley, somebody?
Luke Badley Morgan.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So that kid did pretty well as a centre half. So if we're going to be having people that we're going to look forward to, I think these are the people, these are three of the players that we should be looking at. I heard people saying that Tyler Roberts, he was okay in my view. I think he was probably one of the better players as well, but I don't think he reached the level of the centre half, the goalkeeper and the striker. But these, if we're looking at the future and we're going to say we're going to build that side, then we definitely have to call in the people that did well in the under 20. And I don't think that has happened recently, at least. But I know that I couldn't use the recent tournament that was held in Austria as an example, because I know that it's the beginning of the season and these guys are attached to clubs that chances are they wouldn't want to release them. So maybe that's a situation there. But I'm hoping that these guys in the future, in the near future, these guys can be part of the nucleus moving forward as it relates to players coming in from the UK and being integrated in the national program. Another point that I would like to bring up is the exclusion of some of the better players from the JPL from the national program. And you see maybe 3-4 players that maybe people would say should be in and around the squad. They have been excluded. Maybe it's a club that they play for. Maybe it's disciplinary situations. But I am not certain. But I think there are quite a few players that maybe should be in and around the squad. The responsibility of playing for your national team is not something that should be, you know, it's not something that should be slighted. It's a bigger responsibility to represent your country. So we should be putting out, if not the best from that we have in the entire pool, we should be looking at the best. If we put in a local squad together, it should be the best local players. It should be the best right back, best left back, best centre half,
Facts,
so on and
facts.
so forth. I don't think it should be, this guy is good, but he doesn't represent the future. He's 5,000 years old. And so we're going to pick a younger player simply because he's younger. I think we should look at the quality of the players and pick the best person for the job. The best right back, the best left back, at least for your starting side. You still can have young players, youth players coming in the side and integrated. But as I said, the first part of my question is I would like to know what is the purpose moving forward, because I haven't heard any clarity or any clarification as it relates to what is the purpose. Are we in a rebuilding phase? Are we just putting teams together
But
to make money
that's what I've
and all of this?
asked. That's what I've asked already, Guna. What is the purpose? Because we don't have a coach. So what is the true reason why we are going on this tournament? Because I don't understand, what are we trying to strive towards? You understand me? I still don't understand, because it makes no sense. What are we? Is it that Parlal paused his tournament, or his position, but he instills some things that they are still going by? They have not come out and explained these things to people to say that, we still have the parallel philosophy because he's the head coach in the role to get the job. So once he resigns, it's going to be slotting. So this coach is doing the same thing that parallel doing, and it's going to work the same way. What are we accomplishing by getting these friendlies? These are the things that we really want to know. You understand me? I wanted to do this before we finish. The best 11 that you would like to see for the Argentina game. Yes.
Is the best 11 available, or the best 11 from a pool of players that
Yes, the
has
best
been
11.
presented?
What we could see. We could see. What say you? We wanted to do that.
But is it is it a FIFA date?
Yes, it is a FIFA date. FIFA date. Yes.
Okay. All right. So if we're playing against Argentina, my best 11 would be Blake in goal.
All right, hold on. You have to take your time. So, all right. You're writing. Andre Blake.
Yeah, I've seen. You mean goal? I've seen some of the formations that we don't have a coach, so we don't know what kind of formation it's going to be. So I'm just going to name out a formation of 4-3-2, 4-2, 3-1, and
4-2-3-1.
yeah.
All right, let me say 4-2-3-1. All right, 4-2-3-1. Yes, it is this just the same. A cam.
Okay.
Yeah, it does look a little bit different.
Yeah, right. All right. So it can be 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. Okay, I use one deep line midfield. All right. So for this Argentina game, all right, this is the side that I would like to see for Jamaica running out against Argentina. All right, Blake in goal.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna reserve. Just let me move past the right back for the time being. The centre half pairing would be Pinnock and
if Pinnock is
Low.
fit, but I'm gonna put Ethan Pinnock in and Low if he's fit.
Yeah, so I will put Pinnock and Low. So let me skip past right back for the time being. I'll reconsider. So let me just skip past right back for the time being.
Damian Low.
Okay.
He should be in the game now. Remember, I had Damian Low not in the game for a while, and he's not in the game. What? All right, so we have to wait. They'll put Liam Moore in the team now, or Mariappa for now. Let me see if Mariappa in the game. Nope.
Yeah, but
Yeah, continue,
So there's no low there.
Yes, it looked like low didn't get an update. So, all right, let me put
Oh,
Stoke.
you never get an update.
Yes, so we'll put
All
him
right.
now.
All right. And at the left back position, I would put my boy the name again, man. Look up the player we play well in a shit, what is the name again, man? We play left back, man. The left back there. Not William, man. Not Gregory, the other one.
Amari Bell.
Bell. All right. I would put Bell there. Yeah. I saw him play recently, you know, man.
Amari Bell is a serious talent, man.
Yeah, man. Amari Bell, bad man. So I would put him as the left back. I would employ two midfielders. I think against Argentina we're gonna need a robust midfield. I think we're gonna need a midfield but firm. And in my ideal midfield would be and this is maybe a controversial call. I would, for this midfield, I would recall Anthony Grant in our midfield.
Anthony Grant. Let me see if we can find Anthony Grant in a game. If Anthony Grant
I would recall Anthony Grant for this match.
Anthony Grant in the game and oh my God, the man in the game. Anthony Grant is like 780. And he's still in the game, and Damian Lowe can't reach the game star. When 2023, you have to get Damian Lowe in the game. Damn. All right, continue, boss.
Yeah, and Ravel Morrison.
Deep line?
No. That three midfielders we're gonna use, man. So I don't know if you use 4-3-3, maybe you have one that fit. I don't know how you're gonna set it up, but you can set it up as a 4-3-3 with Anthony Grant sitting in front of the defense.
What the hell of Ravel Morrison at 88? This not possible. I saw Ravel Morrison farmer going 88. My goodness. You never have Jamaican players in them ready that farm there. Damn. Okay, all right.
Yeah, so 88. So I will have Ravel there.
Mm-hmm.
And I would play, and this is another maybe a controversy. I would play Bobby Reid in the midfield as like a 10.
Okay, Bobby Reid here. All right, Bobby Reid.
Mm-hmm. I'll play Bobby Reid as a 10. And my right wing would be Haley.
Too much Bobby in the game. 1 second.
Yeah, and my left.
Bobby Reid. A D-cover read him name. No, man, a D-cover read him name, man. Let me get him right name. Yes, Bobby Reid.
Yeah, Bobby D. Cardova Reid. Right.
He's got, the man always call him D-cover. Yeah, so I'm going to get him right name, so I'm bringing it over. I don't understand why. Let me like give me a little error there. Let me see if I can find him. So Fulham. All right, him come straight in. Yeah.
All right. So the Cardova Reid, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that are the three midfielders. Then, on the right hand side would be Bailey.
Leon Bailey. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Leon Bailey. Aston Villa. So they have 2 cards. I don't even. All right. You know what? Let me pick the recent card. Right midfielder.
Yeah, right midfielder.
TikTok says pick the players them that TikTok TikTok you're burning out the great Daniel Anthony Grant. Yeah, continue big boss. We're short of a right back.
Yeah. On the left side of my on the left side I would call, I don't know if his paperwork is true yet, but I would wish to see Demarai Gray.
No, Demarai Gray now will come now, boss. Just forget about that, man. Demarai Gray might never play for Jamaica ever. Even in my 58. So,
all right. So if he's not available, he's my first choice. If they want to call him, If he's not, I would go with Jamal Lowe.
Jamal Lowe back again.
Yeah, I would go Jamal Lowe on the left hand side.
Jamal Lowe. All right. And then up front.
And up front now, this is where I think this is where the biggest conundrum is as it relates to my choice. Michael Antonio hasn't started the season in the best of form. Shamar Nicholson, I don't know if he has scored any goals since the season
Michael Antonio has scored
started,
before the season started. Just letting you know.
I'm scoring at Europe. I don't think I'm scoring at Premier League.
Yes, but him still play good games in the Premier League. Shamar Nicholson now play games. So I mean, you just have a favoritism. Let me put in Shamar because that's a bias.
Listen, man. I just told you a while ago. You need to listen. You know. But just say my conundrum is because I am not up to speed with what's going on.
Are you hearing this? Shamar was at 78 at one point on one of his cards at Shalarai, and now he's down back to 71. In Spartak Moscow. So simple means he has dropped off 7 points.
Has he played any games as yet?
Yes, man, he plays a lot of games, man, but he's coming on for 10 minutes and 5 minutes and 15 minutes and yeah. He's playing a bit part role. Okay. A bit part role, yeah.
Well, in that case then I would probably have to just revert to because Roof I think is injured. So I would revert to Michael Antonio. I think this is a game that he would relish, with his strength and brute force of playing against Argentina defense. So, so going back to the right back now, I would call up Max Aarons.
Max Aarons?
Yes.
Jamaican Kuna, why you not stop with this calling up of people? Who we know?
So we can't call a new baller.
No, we don't know no new baller.
These are my
we don't have no new
baller. We can't call a new baller.
We don't have no new baller. I'm telling you. Why you think you put old man Grant in the team? Because we don't have any new baller. That is the whole story. So
no. Well, if that be the case, if we're not a new baller, then we have to just revert to who is the best right back that we have available to us. And that is the youth from I think he's still there, Vancouver, isn't it?
Yes, you're talking.
That is Brown.
What's his name again? I completely forgot.
That's Brown.
What's his name, Brown again? I completely forgot about that kid. What's his name
again? Yeah, he's the best right back we have.
No, still, I'm trying to get his full name. His full Brown name. All right. What's his name again, guys? Give me his full name. I'm inside the chat. I completely forgot that guy's name. Brown. Someone will put his name.
Giovanni Brown, I said him. Yeah, Giovanni Brown.
Javian
Brown, all right.
Yes, completely forgot about it. Let's see if I can get him here.
Yeah, but probably use the Easy Brown person in case he's not there.
No, man, he in it, man. It's a FIFA, now. He's playing for a registered team. See him flip up here. He's in it. So that's a team that we have. Okay. He's 62 in FIFA. Yes, I completely forgot about him. Uno love them up. No, you remember this is a showing, a discussion showing, so everyone has their own beliefs. So this is the team that personal would want to put in. Ethan Pinnock might be injured. Moore might not. This could change, but King and Damian Lowe just not in FIFA. So Damian Lowe tried to get in FIFA, but I guess he has to wait until 2023. Yeah, so I guess next week I will be. Is it next week? Couple weeks. The new series. We are gonna start with our new quality, high tech, 4K, 10K PlayStation 3, PlayStation 5 series. What am I talking about? The last installment of Jamaica being great again. All right, we're not gonna laugh till they're dead.
Okay, so yeah, so that would be the team. Yeah, that would be the team I would have all being well. Yeah, that would be the team I would like. to
So
play against this.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Arden, where's Arden? Let me see. Where's Arden? How much where's Arden is?
Me personally, though, bro, I mean, Wizard is a good player, but I just don't think him half a lot going forward, and yeah,
Where's
me not
Arden?
really,
68.
yeah,
A
me
right
not
wing
rate
back.
Wizard like that.
So he's a wing back, attacking threat. Is more than everything where Javan, the next player we have here has.
Me never know about no FIFA or whatever FIFA say. Me just say based on what me see with my eyeball, me not like him going forward. I don't say Giovanni Brown is the best in the world. I don't think Giovanni Brown is a great right back. I think he's okay, but I think he's aggressive and stuff. But his positionally him always look like him. You know, he look like he doesn't look too astute in his positioning on the football field. But I like his aggression. I appreciate his aggression.
Okay, thanks Anthem for the super chat. Massive respect. All right. Okay, well it's fair if you want Brown. I one thing I've known about Brown, what I've actually seen, I can say that he has a lot of development to do, you know, because this man has a behavior. I have never seen this in my life. The man stand up and just let the man run past him. Everybody did it to him. Every team did it to him. I think we never saw him play a good game for Jamaica. Period. Never ever.
Who that?
Brown. Never ever.
No. I don't agree with that. I think when the Tapa was coach and Tapa didn't want to play him,
they brought him in for a cameo.
He came on and make Alvas look like him. No.
You remember he came off in the match. He was playing okay in the Mexico game, and he came off and then brought on Alvas Powell. We lost that game. And remember he was the one starting. You know. So that was the best game he played.
Every game he did better than Alvas Powell.
Yeah, but that is just better than someone. That doesn't mean you're doing good. Because I can get in max 10 and you get 11. You're doing better than me.
You can have your opinion on the player.
75 at the pass mark. No, big man. I'm telling you. So me and you can do the exam. Me and you can do the exam. You get 11 and me get 10. But you better than me. But a 75 at the pass.
Yeah, so that's the situation. That's the situation in a way. We cannot go around it and say we have super. We are not delusional Jamaicans. We're Jamaicans who have a decent 2 pound brain in our head where we are going to utilize it effectively. We're not going to say Javier Brown is world class and is a world beater, but I'm saying that he's better than he's the best right back we have available, in my opinion. Who have declared for us? Because I don't think we're in the alpha more than him. I don't think he's a better right back.
No, I think the people are born out. The people not.
No, I have no problem with that. That's no problem for me.
Yeah, man.
Anybody can burn out. People burn out Jesus Christ and God up heaven. Me and nobody compared to them people. So
what are you saying? The great Jamaican Guna. You're comparing yourself to the Lord Jesus Christ of heaven? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying to you that if people burn out them, who am I? You know? So yeah, but the fact is that I think that the player is... I personally, it's just my personal opinion. You ask me what I think would be my squad that I would like to see, and this is my squad that I would like to see.
Okay,
so no team ever in the history of the world has ever been assembled and everybody agree with it. Ever.
All right, so fair enough.
People will always disagree with football teams. That's just how the nature of things are.
Umzo, we are trying to get Damian Lowe in the team, but Damian Lowe seems to struggle to make a FIFA card. I thought that he would have made a FIFA card because he's actually in. Let me try and make a sub. All right, so I'm gonna try and get Damian Lowe in again. He's not in the game. So it's hard for me to find him, you know. So I guess I have to go back to my normal system where I will struggle to get Javier Brown in the team. So that's why. So you can take out Damian Lowe, you can put in Damian Lowe, and but be honest, you know, we have to come up with that question, you know, Damian Lowe, you know. We need to ask that question now, you know. Are we still going with Damian Lowe? Or is King is the new thing? Because I have struggled to put King in my team, and I don't think King played much more than one good game for Jamaica, you know. And basically, from what I've seen, you
I
know,
don't.
a one good game I
My
saw him
opinion
play, you
on
know,
that, JD.
overall, you know.
My opinion on that, JD, is as follows: King is not the best defender in the JPL. Full stop. He's not the best central defender in the JPL. At this point, he's not the best central defender in the JPL. So, to make with that information what you will, but in my opinion, he is not the best central defender in the JPL. Who played last season, he's not the best central defender.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So, if he's not the best central defender, we're going to look elsewhere, and then you're going to say, oh, does
Brian
that
Mighty
person fit
says,
the age profile?
Brian Mighty says King cannot play over Low. Well, that is a problem, but sometimes we get conflicted information because Low had dropped off the last time, and personnels want to say that they would go with King over Low. No, but I've not seen King played. King played good in the Peru game. For a percentage, which is a percentage of personnels played good for around 37 minutes, and after that, everyone just went down the drain. You understand me? But the last time we have checked, it's 90 minutes of football. But when he played against Costa Rica, which we lost that game, he was definitely one of the best centre backs. But what I don't like about people, go back and watch that game. King created the 2 first chances, them to give away a goal for Jamaica. And it was the other centre backs them pick up for him. When I asked Mr. Speed that the last time, he said, oh, I just look on the stats and see that him is the best player on the stats. You understand me? Yes, but you can't can't do football like that. You have to look at everything. Because a man can give away a goal, but because he goes and scores 4 goals after, he gets higher stats, and you don't realize that. Damian Lowe always get higher stats. But the problem is because he's going into 75 challenges per game. But you're not gonna see that he's prone to making mistakes. And worst off, if he hides the mistakes, he hides the competition or the challenges, he's more prone to more mistakes. You understand me? So that was his problem. That's why one of his time his XG was like -1 at the time when he was playing for Jamaica. And came out and told people, and people burned me out. And then the same game he went in and give away 1 goal, and almost cost him team a red card. You understand me? So, but I would still put. I would agree with Brian Mighty. I would put him over King. I like King's calm demeanor. Yes, that is true. But that's not what play football. You have to have experience, and you have to have other things. You know. Yes, so I would say that if you don't have Pinnock as well, I wouldn't want King. I think Pinnock helped King in that game big time, rather than people look at only the score. Only the score they looked at the time. But if you look at the game itself, Pinnock helped him a big amount of time in that game. So I would agree with you. Damian Lowe, I would put in it. Ask Guna who is the best centre back in the JPL. Brian might say who is the best centre back in the JPL for you?
Based on what I've seen, I think the youth from Jungle. The Rasta looking youth, I think he's the best centre half. He's calm on the ball, he's composed, he's skillful, and
so that's from Arnett. That's from Arnett.
The youth from Arnett, yeah man, the youth from Arnett. I think he's the best defender.
So if he's the best defender, what's his name?
Simpson.
But Simpson got called in the national team already.
Yeah.
Okay,
but they might make it look like him talk like him at 300 years old, because they're trying to curve a narrative to try and keep King in the team. But Simpson's the better defender. He's played better this year. Even the youth from Garden, from Garden play better than Simpson as well since this season. So if you're going on a farm or whatever, then you call the best. I think Simpson is the best defender in the league. And I think if you look at the teams, when they come up against a team, he's a guy who's doing a lot of tackles, and him aggressive as him skillful as well too. So he can pass out the ball. So he's the best defender in my opinion.
Okay. TikTok says Wizarding should be a part of every Jamaican squad, much better than Grant, and versatile. And he's versatile. I want to say that Jamaica should start picking more versatile players, since we don't have so much quality. No, I'm not talking for
But
Grant, you know. I'm not
JD,
gonna start that war. I think he's just wanting to start a
no, but
war with
I'm going to talk
Cadrock.
for Grant now. People are saying what Grant doing in the team. Who is the best central defender what Jamaica have? Who is a better player than Grant? Grant is 5,000 years old. Who do we have as a central defensive midfielder that is capped for us, or that is available to us, a local player, whoever, that is better than Anthony Grant as a central defensive midfielder?
All right. So Brian Mighty says, Gunna, you're on drugs, my boss. Ezra and Simpson is a walking red card. Okay. So what you like about Simpson for you to say that he's better than King? Because I saw him myself too as well in a Brian Mighty. I think he's a good player, but I never watched enough for them, because that's the problem. I can't get to watch all of the games then with what I'm doing here, you know. But I watched enough games. I saw him one or two times. So that's not good for me to make a judgment on him. Yes. But what say you, Jamaica going?
At the end of the day, regardless of him being a walking red card or not, people used to say,
Damien Lowe?
Low is a walking red
Which
card.
is true.
Regardless of him being a walking red card
Which
or
is
not,
true.
the fact is he's a better central defender than King, and he had a better season than King in this season. He was the best defender in the entire JPL. That was the question. That's my answer. The best best central defender in the league was Simpson. He's the best. He had the best season. And if you hear the attackers them talk, them tell us that him them no want come up against.
That's what the
So
attacker
regardless
says.
of him, and aggressive central defenders are not new to football. You have always had aggressive central defenders who don't take prisoners. So that's not new to football. Walking red card or not, he's the best central defender.
Okay.
In my opinion.
All right. So Brian Matthew, JD Ezra Simpson is worse than Lowe. What? Well, all right, you know what? Tell you what, you just said. Let me make sure Simpson. So I need to watch him. You know, what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch him, man. A walking red card. All right. So they send me on a mission. Walking red card. Jesus God. So if the man can't get, and I heard a lot of people told me good things about the kid here, and I know. All right. So, guys, this is what we have on the table at this point. They said Simpson's a walking red card, so we're gonna check him out, and I hope all of you guys go and check him out as well. Yeah, all right. Go and check him out. Yes, please go and check him out as well. All right. So Brian Mighty said, Mighty says he's a walking red card, so please go and check him out. All right. Simpson. He got picked.
He moved the goalpost. He moved the goalpost to walk in red card. The question was, who is the best defender? So since my choice is Ezra is Simpson. I don't remember. I think Ezra I'm first in for it. But okay. So please present me with who you think is the best central defender in the league. Thank you. That's what I want here. This man is a walking red card in your opinion. He's the best central defender in my opinion. So give me your choice of the best central defender. Let me hear it.
Okay, and TikTok says Speedy is better than Grant. Yeah, we're gonna finish the show.
TikTok is a man who says some things to people answer, man. It's like him like controversy, you know? Like attention.
All right. I'm Kurt Steele. Big of yourself. Thanks for being here. That's not the Simpson that get called. Okay, it's a different Simpson that get called. Okay, so it's two different Simpsons. And both of them on Arnett's team. All right, we're gonna check it then. Look, we made some mistakes. All right. Damn. Oh, the show go.
I think the one that I refer to me as Earl though. As I say, I'm not certain.
Earl
I think the one that I'm referring to name Earl.
Oh,
yeah.
Brian Mighty. We are
I think
talking
the one
Earl
that I refer
Simpson.
to
Yes,
name
it's
Earl.
Earl Simpson we're talking. So is it the same Earl Simpson you are talking, Brian Mighty? Because no, you come and beat up the player. You know? All right, so big up Kurt Steele. Thanks everyone for the continued support. Guys, please, as you come in, make sure to take the time out and smash the like button. We might not have enough people here. As you know, we are roaring back to the top of the tree. But just keep on smashing the like button, all right? what is the number to call in? Hold on. You see how them stop here, you know? The man extend the show, you know, because the man call in. All right, so we have a great Basika put his super chat. Let me make sure fixing problems for him because he's complaining. The problem is um what's his name again? Shutter. The problem was we got a copyright strike from someone, and I literally challenged the copyright strike because I knew that I never used people contents. You understand me? Yes. So I had to do it, but YouTube blocked the channel from live streaming for around 7 days so far. So that's why we had to complete the rest of the tournament, the girls' tournament. So that's why we just switch over to the Imaxit back again and just continue working. So it's great because we have two channels flying just the same. So it is what it is. Okay. All right. So we put the number on the screen so you can call in. We can add him to the call as well. Jamaican Guna. Jamaica, where are you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mr. Jamaican Guna. Let me make sure we can give we can give Shutter back him thing. Where's Shutter in the comments? Shutter is a troublemaker, you know. So you made a statement, and Earl Simpson is a good player. So Earl Simpson is not a walking red card, basically.
No, I think so. The player is a good player, bro. As I said, you have different people make it seem as if there's only one kind of center half. There's one kind of forward. There's one kind of right back. No, bro. Football is made
No,
of a
but I thought
variety.
he's making I thought he was talking a different player, you know. So maybe that's.
No, there's a player from Arnett Guard. Him here, give me a long. He is a very good damn centre half. I think say he's a very good
But
centre half.
Earl Simpson here long. Right, I think Earl Simpson here long the last time see him. So now that's where you lead with down the wrong corner. You have to be careful, you know, of leading people down corners, you know. So that's why maybe Brian mightn't say the different player, because I don't think Earl Simpson here long like the person we are talk. That's the problem.
I'm not 100% familiar with the player's first name. I'm not 100% familiar with every JPL player, but his name is Simpson, and when I see him play, I think he's a decent.
But you told me Earl Simpson the last time. You told me it was Earl Simpson you're talking, man. Because you told me about him the last time, and I went. You remember you were the one told me to look at him, you know. And when I went there, I said, yes, he's a good class. Yeah, man. It was the same one. It was the same one.
Okay, so there we go. So yeah, but I'm still waiting on the answer to the question that I posed to Mr. TikTok.
Yes, but TikTok now the answer.
What does he mean by great, and what does he mean by doing very well? I just want to know what is the criterion. Yeah, how can we guess and say, okay, they're doing great because that. I would like him to fill out those that blank. They're doing very well because they that. Thank you. All right, so I'll be jumping off now. I'll be here in the chat.
Yes, but we're planning to close, you know. We're 41 minutes over the time, you know. Remember, it's 2 hours, you know, and man says, I can't. I remember in Europe, you know, guys, we have to educate you guys on what's going on. It's not like Jamaica where you can get light all you want, you know. They're going to limit light and those stuff, you know. It doesn't matter how rich you are, you know. So it's not. I can't afford my light bill. I don't want people to go around and say these things, all right? It is just because you have a recession coming in and you have Russia trying to cause as much problems. You understand me? So I said I want to limit the streams them to maximum 2 hours. But clearly, it always goes over two hours. But obviously, the rules has not come in as yet. But I'm just trying to make you guys know. So if you see me start cut the stream them to 2 hours, it's not because I can't pay my light bill. All right, because you guys have always supported me, and I know that I'm gonna be okay. So it's not about no can't pay any light bill. It's just because of the situation in Europe overall. A lot of countries already start to put in the rule and starting to go back to coal and stuff to make electric. You know. Yes, so hope you understand. Should we start a GoFundMe for JD to pay his light bill? You're in France. You said you're in France. You soon can't use enough light as well. Because France already, even though France was the first country that talked about they're not going to initiate coal, I've heard that they're still trying to order as much coal as well. So they are the ones trying to jump across the actual rule that they are the one that instated it at first. Yeah, but I'm just trying to make people know that they prepare if they see me only 2 hours. All right, big boss. All right, big boss. We will link up, yeah?
Yeah, but me a TikTok, me see TikTok down in the comments I say,
Yeah, TikTok.
you don't know what me I talk about. Him still no want answer my question as me tell him I go borrow and skip him up and,
Yes, I know, but
and skip round.
I can't make TikTok all up my program.
Answer the question, TikTok. No, no chattings.
Yeah,
All
but
me know me I talk about. Answer the question. The Jamaican coaches are doing very well because of that. Thank you.
Yes, when him answer Jamaican Guna, we have to take on it for the next show because
Me there
remember.
are right that I wait for them to answer.
See, you're not free up the line. You're not making
no,
the stream.
I jump off, man, but me there right just in the comments I wait for them to answer. Since me don't know me I talk about, I know him I talk about. Let's see. Let's go. Come on. All right. So big up yourself, JD. You don't know where they up on the block.
Yeah, man. All right. So, how so much miss call when I get the one Jamaican going in and hold up the line for real? But that's true, I'm at the bar, so we can't even cuss, you know? All right, so maybe just take a call and I'm done after this. After this, I'm done. Last call, guys. And yes, I don't want any GoFundMe to pay my light bill. The last time I heard man send me a big light bill, and that not realistic. All right. The last time a man asked me I said if you want me to stay on later, then you pay. If you want me to stay on extra, you pay the extended amount for my light bill. And at that time it was at 130. And I heard man talk about I'm begging Super Chat to pay my light bill. No, I can't own a house and then want someone to pay 130 for my light bill. It makes no sense. I just showed people that, and they showed me that they wanted me to stay longer. But I know that person understood that. They just wanted to come at me and talking about me and begging light bill. But it's weird. So I don't want this light bill talk anymore. All right. So at least Island Card understand the situation and everyone understand the situation. And this man that is in Europe, he knows what's going on, but him love to spread propaganda and want people to say that I want people to pay my light bill, which is not what I'm saying. All right. So Shatta, I don't want you to pay my light bill. All right. Imaxit, you will be all right. Remember, at Jamaica, you're born where you used to use bottle lamp, but I'm not going to be on the internet. All right. So good day, Mr. Gigi. How you doing?
Boy, yes, good afternoon to everybody on the panel. Very sad. Chelsea nothing feet down right now. Chelsea nothing out.
Yes, Bridging. It was for Aki, but person said I wanted it to pay a light bill. They're just lying. They just always say something to try fight me. I don't know why, but I don't know why I need. I listen. I don't want no more scandal on my name. I don't want any money. People want to put money on the channel because they love what I do. That's it. It's not. You see, Bridging starts a new room again. That you're gonna hear people talking about that. I need Aki. I need to order money. Order Aki online. Oh my God. They have more. If you follow them people, Dr. Gigi, I don't buy nothing for myself, and it's my YouTube channel. Them, buy my things. Them, Oh my God.
Yeah. I was calling to ask, who's the coach for Jamaica? And
who's the coach for Jamaica?
Change. Yeah, who's the coach for Jamaica now? Yeah, for Argentina match. I'm beyond. Is it Paul Arstale or looking at a local coach or the overseas coach?
At this point, we don't know. I do believe that they're still in limbo, trying to make the proper decision, working out some things, and they said they're working out things, so we can't say what they never said, but they don't have a coach. And they're taking up a whole host of friendlies. So I'm just asking, what are we learning through these friendlies? And are we wasting time and then forcing ourselves in the same positions as previous years? That is the question I had to ask throughout the entire stream. TikTok said I'm an idiot if that's what I'm asking. This streaming. All right. So finish the point, but
So
we don't have a coach now.
that mean. Oh, okay. And your type, you said something about changes. I didn't miss the first part of your show. What change coming to JFF?
The changes are not from the JFF itself. The changes it will be towards the bylaws in order for the JFF to stay where it is. Are the current JFF personnels to stay where it is. They normally needed 13 personnels to vote for them. You might have 50. No, you not might have, because November the 1st, 2022, it will change. And what they have said, they said other rules will change because personnel cannot hold more than one post. Are so many posts like before, which I know that man in the article, he was talking about specific personnel holding more than one positions. And he's telling the people inside the Star that he's aware of it. And they're going to try and deal with that. So coaches that's coaching more than one club, training session, and national team, Manning Cup, they are not going to be holding those positions if that rule that he's trying to instate will actually go through. But that's good to hear. That's refreshing to hear. That's refreshing to hear, in my opinion.
Hold on. That means is the FIFA doing it then? Undercover
I
style.
think it's FIFA doing it, but they are just trying to say that FIFA only advised them to do something,
Oh boy.
Yes, so that's how it is.
Why? Okay, I know you know some like traitor. Why gonna believe in that man same way? For the man who turned down Jamaica because he want to play a Russian league. Why? Why so in this guy? That man betrayed Jamaica. No, straight. I'm talking facts. No, if gonna want vetting vex, he was an overseas person, local Jamaica. Say we don't want to back in his side. He turned on. So what? Because so Shaman is that born Jamaican now. We must accept him so easy about that. He must come back on his side. We need his help. We need his help for important 3 matches. Russia never start yet. You want to play a practice matches. What's the difference? Play for your country. It's the same thing are doing a practice match. What is the difference? So why local people want back that man in his side? It's put on the name must on TV instantly. I said, look at this. It was an overseas person do that. We local Jamaica say, we don't want back in his side. In turn on Jamaica, so because Boyz is a born Jamaican, we must forgive him for doing that to Jamaica. 3 important matches. And one thing back in his side, if you have the power, he couldn't come back to Jamaica. If we have the power, he couldn't come back to Jamaica. That's what I threatened Hector in his side. Like when I remember I threatened Hector for come back to Jamaica, I see him when I threaten him not to come back to Jamaica too. We must be fair. We can't be so bad. I know the show still from saying that still, but it can't be because once the people, because as I say in Nigeria, Jamaica will never change. Jamaica will never change with this overseas and local thing. And again, too, why people keep on saying Messi? You know, shows him play against Jamaica. They're playing 2 matches in America. They're playing 2 matches in America. He might not play against Jamaica. He's playing in the first one here.
Okay,
he don't confirm to play against Jamaica match.
Well, personnels inside Jamaica heard that he's gonna play. So let's see.
Okay.
But no, maybe Argentina will learn who they're going to play. Maybe before we, the people.
Yeah,
because that's the sad thing. They have to give them confirmation. Who they're going to be sending. Because I think Jamaica is getting a bad rap since Uruguay came out and said that they were trying to give them the lower tier team, the under 23s team, and they never wanted that. So that's why they turned on the deal. And when Jamaicans come into the press telling the people what the problem is, they are telling you all sorts of different things. They are telling you, their next squad couldn't reach, and that's why they couldn't honor the deal. But that was not the truth. And these are the things that we keep on moving across because Uruguay told us the truth at the time. You understand me? So these are the problems that we need to fix, man. But as I said, it is what it is, Dr. Gigi. Big up yourself. Before
you go, when I say too long, but one thing before you go. What about other players who are playing under 20? Why would pick someone else out and play against Uruguay? Why never do that? It's just be a local that I think about. What about those under 20 guys who are playing and it's just one look good? When I bring them back in the team.
Well, that's what we're waiting to see. So that let's give them the opportunity to the Argentina game, and then we can tell, don't. So if you're gonna bring in local players like the local Premier League players like what they used the last time, let's see if they're gonna mix it with overseas players now, because now it's an international window and they have acknowledged that it is a international window. So let's see what they're
Yeah, man,
going to do
it is
because they
because
acknowledged.
the European Nation League can played. So it's a FIFA date. Because Nation League come back Euro.
Yes. So, and that is the situation at hand, man. That is the situation. So don't pressure yourself, big boss. We have gone 53 minutes over the time, and as you guys know, man's out here doing overtime. So just make sure to resubscribe to the channels, as what I've said, WeMaxit and Imaxit. You can find WeMaxit link right in the description. We are trying to aim to 4,000 in 1.5 months, and we are trying to aim to 2,000 the same time here. So let's see if we can hit 8,000 by the next, and the two platforms by the next 2 months. So we can more than do that. So let's see. All right. So thank you, DGG, for calling.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself.
All right.
Yeah, man.
All right. So guys, we never got the next call. So maybe Brian Mighty will come back next time. So Nicholson should never play for Jamaica again. Don't worry. Karma will take care of him. Oh my God, TikTok. Anyways, guys, thanks very much. Omzo, Deta Championship top prize just came in. Winston Fowler, Island Cart, Andrew, the Great, Shatter, DJ Gigs, Nitro. All right, Stefan Jordan, long time in a seeing a big man. Big up yourself. TikTok. Great Umzo Troublemaker. All right, and everyone else, Cian Bowen, the big boss, them Kurt Steele check in. All right, yes, man. Brian Mighty did pass through. Karim Grant, Romai Reed, pass through as well. Bless up. Thanks very much. And we have a person, Martin Baker. Massive respect. Thanks very much. We have one person that I want to give a shout out star. Where is his name, man? Damn. Omar, big up yourself. All right. Guys, if me not see your name, just try. Tuani, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. The great Big Dealen. Blake Hilton, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right, massive respect. Let me check my super chat them, and then I can tell who sent it in. All right. Oh my God. But anyways, guys, I will big up the next guy that put the super chat the next time. So massive respect, guys. Let we just see you in the next one, and then we will tomorrow. Let me see. Tomorrow I might can do one in the evening once I'm done with work, with all the work that I have to do. All right. So tomorrow evening we will reach up back here and get everything done. All right. Massive respect. Stay safe. Stay cool. Peace out. Massive respect.